And welcome to York Institute as we are here for the County Junior High tournaments here tonight here on CLTV, Twin Lakes Cable Channel 953 and Comcast Cable Channel 12. Filming these for showing the back here, of course, on cable, and we appreciate you joining us here tonight. This is the semifinals, first games of the semifinals. We'll pit the Pine Haven Lady Eagles against the Allardt Lady Wildcats. And, of course, tonight's video replays of these games being brought to you by the good folks at Hall's Family Pharmacy and Hall Sports and Outdoors. We'll be back to take a look at these two teams right after this.
At Hall Family Pharmacy, we are breaking the chain of large chain pharmacies. With our new local low-cost prescription program, this hometown pharmacy is meeting and beating chain pharmacy prices. We are excited to offer a full list of generic prescriptions starting as low as $3. To see if your prescription is offered at these new low costs, check the list on our website, hallfamilypharmacy.com, or give us a call today at either Hall Family Pharmacy location. Hall Family Pharmacy, breaking the chain of national chain pharmacies.
Back here on the Hall's Family Pharmacy, Hall Sports and Outdoors County Tournament replay. We're getting ready for the first game. As we said, it's the Allardt Lady Wildcats. They come in the number 4 seed in the tournament as they have 1 win and 5 losses in their county games this year, while the Lady Eagles, they are undefeated on the season. They are 20-0 overall, and they are 6-0 in county play. So they are the team to beat in this one, and they have outscored their opponents this year 749 to 286. So this team, a very good squad, and they look to defend their title. They're the 3-time champions. They're going for their 3-peat tonight. So this was a huge one for them as they get ready to take on the ladies from Allardt. Allardt, as we said, comes in under the direction of Coach Theron TV Paul. And the Lady Eagles coming under the direction of Gabe and Beth Beatty as we have set for game 1 of this matchup between the two teams. And these two teams, as we said, number 1 and number 4. And then we'll follow this game tonight with Allardt and York, or actually we'll have York Elementary and South Fentress girls. Then we'll have Pine Haven boys and South Fentress boys. And then our nightcap will be Allardt and will also be Allardt and Pine Haven. I almost drew a blank there, but that's what we got coming up here in this county tournament. Should be a good one here as these two teams get ready to play in just a few minutes. And the boys' contest should be good ones as well. Girls, I think that maybe the Lady Eagles, once again, favored in this tournament. They come in, as I said, 20-0, and they have been outscoring their opponents by almost triple. So they have outscored their opponents 749 to 286. They are the 2-time champions, looking to go 3 in a row. So that's going to be interesting to see if they can pull that off here tonight. Then I said in the nightcap, or the girls' next game, it's going to be South Fentress and York Elementary. That's 3 and 4, or 2 and 3 playing each other, and that one should be a good ball game. I think they've had some good games this year, and we'll see how they do when they get ready to roll here in a moment. But we're about a minute and a half away from this one getting started, so we're going to take another break from Hall's Family Pharmacy and Hall Sports and Outdoors, and we'll be back in just a moment for opening lineups.
This is Jeannie Hall, inviting you to come check out our all-new Hall Sports and Outdoor store, now open in downtown Jamestown. We have game day gear featuring your favorite local and regional teams, camping and hunting gear, and gifting ideas with popular brands like Timberland, Costa, Volunteer Traditions, and more. Hall Sports and Outdoors is located on the corner of South Main Street and Livingston Avenue, across from the courthouse. Stop by and see what everyone is cheering about at Hall Sports and Outdoors.
Well, as we get set for this first game, it is Pine Haven and Allardt in this one. We'll have our starting lineups here in just a moment. And then following this, it's South Fentress and York girls, and then it'll be our Pine Haven boys, and following that Pine Haven boys versus South Fentress, then Allardt and York boys will play the nightcap. So we're getting ready for these to get underway here in just a moment. We'll have our starting lineups for the Lady Eagles. They have got some impressive players as they come in, as I said, looking for a 3-peat in this one. They've won the last 2 county championships and looking to win their 3rd in a row right here. And it's set for basketball action. The Lady Eagles under the direction of Coach Gabe and Beth Beatty. The Lady Wildcats under the direction of Coach Theron TV Paul as we get set for opening lineups here tonight. I think we'll start probably with the Allardt girls first, as the Allardt girls come in, as I said, 1-5 on the regular season. And this is game 1 of 4, and then coming up we'll have the championships as well. We'll be videoing the championship games as well to show back on Twin Lakes Cable Channel 953 and also Comcast Cable Channel 12. For the ladies from Allardt, they will start Peyton Manus. You've got number 32, Olivia Brown. You got number 11, Jaden Thomas. And number 10 is Mackenzie Manus, and I think the other starter. I think the other starter is 51, if I believe. Now for Pine Haven, you've got number 1, that is Reese Beatty. You've got number 3, or 33, I should say, that is Emily Doss, and we'll get those starting lineups for you here in just a moment. And number 32 is Josie Linder. Josie, actually, her mom played for the Lady Dragons back in '97, and her grandpa Ed Linder was a member of the 1962 class of Dragons. Went on to play at Tennessee Tech University. She plays AAU for the Lady Tennessee Legends. And let's see, you've got also number 2 going to be starting tonight. That's Riley Werner. And let's see what we've got on Werner. She plays AAU for the Tennessee Rush. She's part of the USAB National Championship and Division I State Championship team last summer, averaging 9.7 points per game this season. One of the best shooters for her age coming in tonight is what Coach Beth Beatty said about her. That's some of the comments we got for her. And let's see, we've got, I've got number 2, number 3, and I didn't get the 4 number. Is number 3 is Shelby Graham. So they'll be starting Josie Linder, Reese Beatty, Riley Weaver, Shelby Graham, and Emily Doss, your starters for the ladies. And we're ready for this one to get underway. They'll have the opening toss, and it goes to Allardt. The Lady Wildcats with the basketball. Front court, they dragged their feet and turned it over as number 10, Manus, was trying to make the pass. That's Mackenzie Manus. Turns it over, and back will come the Lady Cats. It'll be Beatty to bring it up. They'll give it over now to number 2. That is Werner. Now down the corner, firing out of the corner for a 3 is number 33. No good. Rebound Beatty. Good hustle by Beatty. Gives it out. Graham's going to take it down, drop it off low, and they're firing again. Number 33, no good. Rebound tipped around, taken away by Allardt. Then it's taken away by Graham. Right back under. Great pass underneath to number 2, Werner, who lays it up and in. Allardt now facing full court pressure. They'll throw it into the big girl. That is number 51, Madison Watson. And they turn it over, and Graham's going to lay it up and in. Graham with the steal in the basket. Ball comes in this time to Allardt, and they'll work it up into front court. All the way down comes Thomas. Thomas taking it hard to the rack. Can't get to go. Good drive. Just couldn't get that finished. And now back quickly to Graham. Graham up to Beatty, and Beatty's got the easy layup as nobody got back for the Lady Wildcats, and the Lady Eagles score easily. Have full court pressure hampering now as Graham with the steal. Graham going to dump it underneath. There's Beatty up. No good. Can get to go. Gets her own rebound, though. Kicks it out this time to number 2, Werner. Werner works it out front. Graham with the ball now. Down the corner, they'll send it this time. Number 32, she'll fire out for a 3. No good. Rebound pulled down and taken away by Werner. Werner, as Peyton Manus had the rebound, but then had it taken away by Werner. Werner with the ball. She'll fire the 3 from right there. That one won't go. Rebound is by Manus. Manus gets it out, but it's knocked away. Stolen again by Werner. Werner quickly up to Beatty. Beatty off to Graham, and Graham lays it up and in. Quickly out to an 8-0 lead now for the Lady Eagles. As Graham with a knockaway steal, it'll be Beatty coming up. Beatty going to drive, put it off the glass, and good. And it's a 10-0 lead now. And coming in for the Wildcats will be number 41, Sarah Hewling, coming into the ball game. Wildcats trying to get the ball up court. Double teamed again. Throws it up and stolen away, and right down to Beatty, who lays it up and in. Good ball movement by the Lady Eagles as Emily Doss got the steal. And now Pine Haven going to drop out of the full court pressure as Manus with the ball. Kicks it over to Mackenzie Mace. Now they go inside. We're going to have a foul on somebody, and that's going to go against number 33 of the Lady Eagles. That'll be Doss picking up the first foul of the ball game. 3:30 left to go here in the first quarter. Ball comes in this time to Manus. Off to 32. He's going to drive in. That's Brown. Brown puts it up, no good. Rebound, Allardt. He'll get it up quickly to Grimm. Grimm's got a breakaway. Grimm's going to take it in and lay it up and in. Grimm almost let the defender catch up with her, but gets it in and drops it home. And it's now a 14-0 lead for the Lady Wildcats. With the ball now is a steal. Werner comes away with another steal. Werner, the quick hands on up to Grimm. Grimm's going to kick it over to Beatty. Beatty looks it, now won't take it. Now drives the lane, puts it up and in. Beatty with another drive and layup. She's got 8 in the first quarter. And it's now up to a 16-0 lead for the ladies from Pine Haven. As with the basketball will come Peyton Manus. Manus with the ball way out front. Try to get it over to him. Tim bounces it off her foot, runs it down, and that was Manus, the other Manus, Mackenzie Manus coming. Now a long shot for a three, going to be short. Taken away by Pine Haven's Linder. Linder, long pass up to Beatty. Beatty going to drive, kick it over to Grimm. Grimm, the little jumper, no good. And upon down this time, number 41 comes away with. That's Hewling. Get out quickly up court to Manus. Manus had stripped and stolen, taken away by Beatty. Beatty's just going to take it all the way to Rack, puts it up, and she's going to be fouled. Pine Haven just a little too quick, as that one's going to go against number 32, I believe they said. That is Brown with her first foul. And at the line will be Beatty. Beatty shooting for double digits here on this one. Hits the front end of it. We'll have one more. Coming in now will be number 5 for Pine Haven. That is Beatty. Kayla Beatty comes in. Back of the line will go Reese Beatty. Reese Beatty's second is no good. Rebound fought for and coming out with it, Pine Haven. Lady Eagles is dominating the boards, and they're now out to Grimm. Grimm's going to try to leave it off to Beatty, but tip back, and Grimm gets it and lays it up and in. Grimm got the fortuitous bounce on that one, gets it to go. And it's now a 19-0 lead for Pine Haven. Allardt, 32, actually carried the ball there. Brown got all the way up on her shoulder, but couldn't get down. Now Brown with the ball inside the lane, puts it up, no good. Rebound taken away by Manus, and Manus is going to be fouled by Linder. That'll send Mackenzie Manus to the line, and Allardt trying to get their first points of the ball game. Mackenzie Manus will step to the line. 1:33 left to go here in the first quarter. And Manus at the line. Free throw, no good. Gig set to come in for Pine Haven will be number 12. That's Riley Powell will come in. Powell will check into the ball game. Beatty sets down with a dozen points. Second one, no good. Rebound tipped out, but saved in by Manus. That was a good hustle by Manus. Just saved in. Now Grimm the other way. Grimm with the ball. Takes it over to Powell. Powell drives in, dumps it low to in the inside, and missing the shot was number 5, Kayla Beatty. And the rebound, as they bring it up, we're going to have a bumping foul on Grimm. That'll be the first on Shelby Grimm. Shelby Grimm is a 7th grader. She's part of this, leading this team to the county championships the last 2 years. She averages 7.6 points per game, so she's already passed her average. With the ball now, they'll throw it away. Kayla Beatty knocking it out. Great play by Kayla Beatty, and tip that one ahead to Grimm. He'll just lay it up and in. Grimm's got a 10 on the night now, and Pine Haven just on a roll here, leading 21-0. 40 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Driving down is Brown, and Brown's going to be fouled, and that one's going to go against 33, Emily Doss. That'll be 2 on Doss. And Allardt will work it in on the sidelines. They'll bring it into Manus. Manus with the basketball. Manus going to take it down the sideline, drive baseline, cut off, gives it back out. Firing up number 10, no good. That was Mackenzie Manus with the miss. And Graham with the basketball. Graham, a good ball handler, takes it into front court to Linder. Linder drops it low to Kayla Beatty. Kayla Beatty spins, puts up a little layup, going. Kayla Beatty now with 2. And Kayla's a 7th grader as well. She plays for the Tennessee Rush in AAU basketball. Back the other way, Brown all the way through, lays it up and good. Brown gets them on the scoreboard at the buzzer. So at the buzzer, it is the end of one. 23-2. Pine Haven back after this.
At Hall Family Pharmacy, we are breaking the chain of large chain pharmacies. With our new local low-cost prescription program, this hometown pharmacy is meeting and beating chain pharmacy prices. We are excited to offer a full list of generic prescriptions starting as low as $3. To see if your prescription is offered at these new low costs, check the list on our website, hallfamilypharmacy.com, or give us a call today at either Hall Family Pharmacy location. Hall Family Pharmacy, breaking the chain of national chain pharmacies.
Back here for quarter number 2, the quarter number 1, all in favor of the Lady the Lady Eagles of Pine Haven as they lead 23-2. Brown got a score at the buzzer. Olivia Brown drove the lane, got a basket at the buzzer to put Allardt on the scoreboard. Second quarter now, only 6-minute quarters in these, as with the basketball firing up, number 25 rolls and drops. And 25 is Emma Cooper, gets the first 2 of the second quarter. So Cooper, and you got a little bit of a different lineup as at Kayla Beatty. You've got number 20, Annabeth Dunford. Now take it over now. It's going to be knocked away, saved in, but right back to number 25, and she'll drive, and she's going to be fouled, and that is going to the line will be Cooper, and the foul's going to go against Brown. I've got her for a pair of them here. That's going to send to the line Emma Cooper. Cooper will have 2 here. Missed the first one. We'll have one more. Second one is good. She hits 1 out of 2, and it's a 26-2 lead now for Pine Haven. Lady Eagles probably not going to see a lot more of their starters tonight. They've already opened this one up, as with it is Manus. Manus back over to Brown. Brown almost has it stolen, but picked up, firing it up, no good, was number 11. That is Thurman. Thurman missing the jumper, and it'll go back out of bounds to Allardt as it goes off one of the Lady Eagles. Lady Wildcats working into Manus. Manus a quick shot, no good. Tearing down the rebound is number 2, Werner. Werner, long pass up into front court. To go over quickly, number 20 puts it up, no good. That was Dunford missing the jump shot. And back the other way, Manus will get it over to Brown. Brown with the ball. Brown drives down, has it knocked away and out of bounds. It's going to go off Manus out of bounds. Allardt having a lot of trouble getting the ball up the floor. It will be Pine Haven with the basketball. They'll work it into number 2, Werner. Werner in the front court goes over this time. Number 25, she'll fire it up. No good. Long rebound knocked up in the air and taken away and going to be out of bounds off of Watson. So it goes back to Pine Haven with 4:34 left to go in the quarter. They'll work it into Werner. Werner almost has it stolen. Takes around back. Nice dribble there by Werner. Werner will come around the pick at Kayla Beatty. We're going to have an offensive foul on Kayla Beatty. She didn't get set up on. She laid that block on and picks up the personal. And we'll go back the other way now. Brown with the basketball. Brown going to walk it up. Brown into front court. Working out front now, almost loses the ball, but it goes right over to Peyton Manus. Peyton Manus with the ball. Tried to get to Mackenzie Manus, but it was knocked away in good hands that time by the Lady Eagles number 12. And that is Riley Powell. With the ball now is Brown. Brown drives down and loses the ball, taken away by Dunford, but it's going to be tied up on the baseline. It'll go to Allardt on the alternating possession. Good hustle by Dunford to get down to that one. It'll be brought in to work in. They'll give it in quickly to Manus, and Manus' shot's going to hit the top of the backboard. No good. 26-2, 4:03 left to go in the first half. Come back the other way. Beatty back in the ball game. Comes up, holds up at the line. Gives it over to Werner. Werner with the ball back out front to Cooper now. Cooper back to Beatty. Beatty back to Cooper. Cooper off the glass goes. And Cooper opens the bank and makes a 2-point deposit as it's now 28-2. Here he come in for Allardt, number 22. I don't have 22 on my roster. We'll have to see if I can find that one here in a moment. With the ball driving down is Manus, and Manus going to bounce it off her foot out of bounds, turns it over. And make that 23 coming in the ball game for Allardt. 23 is Diaz. Brianna Diaz in the ball game. And number 30 in for Pine Haven, that's Addison Moon. Let's see, you got 45, you got Peyton Tuttle. That's the younger sister of Addison Tuttle, plays for the Lady Dragons. With the ball now is number 30, Moon. Back out front to Werner. Now off to Moon. Moon going to drive in, kicks it over and firing up quickly and scoring. A good shot there by Tuttle. Tuttle with her first two of the ball game. So Peyton Tuttle drops a little short jumper home, and under 3 minutes to go, it's a 30-2 ball game here in quarter number 2. Now firing up for a three, and just off was number 11. That was Thurman missing the jumper, but got her own rebound. Now drives around and loses the handle on the basketball, goes out of bounds. And it will be back to Pine Haven. Getting set to come in, number 10 is Mackenzie Manus back in. Mackenzie Manus will come in. Thurman will sit down. And it will be with the basketball. Walking across the timeline, Beatty. Beatty going to work it out front. Gives it inside. Good pass to the cutting Werner. That was a nice pass from Tuttle to Werner. Werner just couldn't finish it, and back comes Allardt the other way. Brown going to drive down and double dribble. Brown put both mitts on it and double dribble, so it goes back to the Lady Eagles. Lady Eagles will walk it up. It'll be Beatty with the basketball. Beatty going to get it easily in the front court. Diaz chasing her there. Now she's going to drive down and take the short jumper. No good. Rebound pulled by Manus. Manus to Manus as Mackenzie Manus with the basketball. Grimm getting ready to come back in. And they'll drop it down inside to Watson. Watson can't get the little jumper to go, and back the other way comes Pine Haven right down. That good hustle in the corner there by number 23, Napier. Napier able to run down the corner. Beatty will come out. Grimm will check back in. Back in the game will come Dumford, and out will go Werner. Pine Haven on top 30-2 in this one. They'll work it over this time to Napier. Napier will fire the three. No good. Knocked around. It's going to be out of bounds off of Madison, or off of Manus. Manus tipped that one out of bounds. Peyton Manus. They'll lob it in too high for Napier. They throw it away as Grimm tried to get in. Napier threw it too high and turns it over. All the young kids getting to play in this one as trying to find Napier on here as Napier, second season with the Tennessee Rush this year. She's playing AAU ball for the Rush this year. Ball goes down to Watson, stripped and stolen by Grimm. They can't put it down on the floor. Grimm's everywhere. And Grimm, the Grimm Reaper, we'll call her right now. He kicks it over to Tuttle. Tuttle going to fire up again. No good. Rebound pulled this time by Peyton Manus. Going to take it to Mackenzie Manus. Mackenzie Manus will get it in the front court. Mackenzie Manus to the left side has it knocked away and out of bounds. Good hands by Napier. Ashton Napier tips that one out of bounds as it will be brought in this time to Diaz. Diaz with the basketball. Diaz going to fire up the three, just short. It'll go out of bounds back to Pine Haven. 64 ticks left to go here in quarter number 2. Headed toward halftime in this one. And with 1:04 left to go, it's going to be stolen by Diaz. Good hands by Diaz. Diaz come away with the steal, and she's going to be fouled by Grimm. Diaz picked her pocket on that one, and Grimm going to go. It won't be a 1-and-1 situation yet. It's going to be coming in now. Hewling back in the game, and out will go Watson. As the Manuses will bring it in. He'll be brought into Peyton Manus. Peyton with it off to Mackenzie Manus. Inside to Brown. Brown turn around. Jumper no good. Rebound back up and no good this time by 41 Hewling. And we're going to have a foul on Pine Haven. That'll go against number 30. That'll be Tuttle's or Moon's first one of the ball game. Moon picks up her first one. At the line is number 41 Hewling. Misses the front end. That will have one more. Second one, no good as well. Rebound tipped out and ran down by Dunford. Good hustle by Dunford. Grimm with it. Here comes the Reaper. As she drives in, puts it up, and scores again. That's why we call it the Grimm Reaper, folks, because she is just slicing and dicing her way in this one. 35 seconds left to go here in quarter number 2. And it's been all Pine Haven in this one. Pine Haven's a little too quick for Allard. Ball goes inside, knocked away. It's on the floor. Be tied up, taken away, and it'll be Tuttle coming out with it. And Tuttle's going to be tied up. And no, Tuttle's going to be fouled by not Peyton Manus, but Mackenzie Manus. Grimm will work it in. Grimm's going to give it in to number 20. That is Dunford. No, actually, that's number 30 with the ball. That is Moon bringing it up. Over to Grimm, now down to Tuttle. Tuttle tried to go inside, stolen by Manus, and then we're going to have a foul on Grimm. Shelby Grimm's got a couple of them on the night now. And with 10 seconds to go here in the quarter, that'll bring Cooper off the bench. So Emma Cooper will check back in. As Emma, her mom played for the Lady Dragons, and she helped her 6th grade team to their 5th straight county championship. She plays AAU for the Tennessee Elite. Name is a skilled and very advanced 6th grader, as you'll see here. The shot up, no good on the front end of the 1-and-1. Diaz with the ball. Got the rebound was Peyton Manus, and then she throws it away to end the first half. We're at halftime of this one, and at the half, it is all the Lady Eagles as they lead it at the half, 32-2. We'll take a break, and we'll be back right after this.
This is Jeannie Hall, inviting you to come check out our all-new Hall Sports and Outdoor store, now open in downtown Jamestown. We have game day gear featuring your favorite local and regional teams, camping and hunting gear, and gifting ideas with popular brands like Timberland, Costa, Volunteer Traditions, and more. Hall Sports and Outdoors is located on the corner of South Main Street and Livingston Avenue, across from the courthouse. Stop by and see what everyone is cheering about at Hall Sports and Outdoors.
And back here where we're at halftime of this one, and at the half it is 32-2 in favor of the Lady Eagles of Pine Haven. You can see why they're 20-0 and 6-0 in county play, as they have just been on a tear in this one, as they've got 2 players already in double digits. They got Shelby Grimm and with 12, Reese Beatty with 10. You got 2 each for Rayleigh Werner and Kayla Beatty, 5 for Emma Cooper, and 2 in the game for Peyton Tuttle. For Allardt, Olivia Brown has 2 points, and that's it. They scored 2 in the first quarter, none in the second, and they trail it here at halftime by 30. As we said, coming up later, we've got boys action as well from here tonight, but a little bit something to pass along to you. Congratulations to a couple of local teams in the James C. Hale tournament this week, as the Pine Haven boys won their division. They beat Hermitage Springs 29-26 in the championship to win that on Saturday. The Pickett County girls, they won theirs over Hermitage Springs as well, 44-39. And it was Middle Tennessee Christian just getting past South Fentress Elementary girls to take the AA bracket, 46-31. So silver medal for the girls from South Fentress Elementary. We're going to take a timeout now, and then we'll be back in just a few minutes for the start of the second half.
At Hall Family Pharmacy, we are breaking the chain of large chain pharmacies. With our new local low-cost prescription program, this hometown pharmacy is meeting and beating chain pharmacy prices. We are excited to offer a full list of generic prescriptions starting as low as $3. To see if your prescription is offered at these new low costs, check the list on our website, hallfamilypharmacy.com, or give us a call today at either Hall Family Pharmacy location. Hall Family Pharmacy, breaking the chain of national chain pharmacies.
And we're set for the second half to get underway here in just a moment. Pine Haven on top in this one, 32-2, as Pine Haven's defense just absolutely smothering the Lady Wildcats of Allardt. As Lady Wildcats just struggled to get the ball up the court, as the quick hands of Grimm, Beatty, and you got Werner out there. You got Linder, and also out there right now for the Lady Cats, Doss, or the Lady Eagles, I should say. Doss with the ball, gives it up to Grimm. Grimm back out front now to Beatty. Sends it over to Werner. Werner will take it in low to Doss. Back out to Werner. Werner wide open for a three. No good. That rebound's going to be tipped out of bounds. It'll go off of Watson out of bounds. Pine Haven will keep it on their own end as Beatty will bring it in. Beatty, of course, the daughter of the head coaches for the Lady Eagles. Ball comes in stolen away this time. As back the other way now will come Allardt. Allardt's going to turn it over as they lose the ball out of bounds. It will be back the other way with the basketball. Coming in the front court will be number 1, Beatty. Beatty gives it out front this time inside to Linder. Linder took a step with it and didn't get called, but now kicks it out to Doss. Doss puts it up no good. Rebound taken away by Manus, and I believe Manus may have been fouled. Actually going to be just knocked out of bounds by Pine Haven. Well, they're going to call a foul on one of Pine Haven's players, but they just call it out of bounds. At the end of the game now, we'll give you a bunch of stats tonight a little bit later. And back the other way now comes Pine Haven on the steal. They'll kick it down to Grimm. She'll run it in the corner. Grimm with the ball goes down underneath to Linder, and Linder puts it up and in. Josie Linder with 2. Now, as we told you, her mother and grandfather both played for York. And she picks up 2 there for the Lady Eagles. In the front court will come Brown. Brown double team, lobs it down. They'll take it low to Watson. Watson can't hang on to it. Goes off her hands out of bounds. Lady Wildcats just really struggling here tonight. As the winner of this will play at 6 o'clock on Thursday night. We're going to be videoing those as well, so we'll have the 6 o'clock championship game, and now we're going to have a double dribble on Grimm. Grimm picked it up, put it down. And Allardt will come the other way with it. It'll be Brown with the basketball. Brown, front court. Brown works it now double team. Going to drop it off to Manus. Manus throws it cross court. Firing up the 2 and getting the roll. That's a shooter's hop for you as Thurman now on the scoreboard. Back the other way, Beatty quickly in the front court. Beatty drives all the way down, kicks it. Now they're going to call her for a walk. She took one too many steps before she dished it over to Linder. Turns it over, and back the other way will come Allardt. Lady Wildcats bringing it up the floor. In the front court will come Brown. Brown's pass knocked up in the air, but taken away is Manus. Manus got it over to Thurman. Thurman will drive around, give it back to Peyton Manus. And Grimm a little bit hurt there, and now the rebound taken away, and we're going to have a timeout. We're going to have an injury timeout for Grimm. She's going to have to leave the game. And that'll bring back in to the game number 12, Riley Powell. Powell comes back in. Grimm acting like she may have sprained her ankle or turned it a little bit. Maybe the last we see of Grimm. Back the other way, Werner with the ball. Werner down in the corner now to Dawsey inside Linder. Linder going to post it up strong, score, and she's going to be fouled. Josie Linder with back to a couple of baskets here in the quarter, and she'll go for the natural 3. Coming in for Allardt is Hewling back in the game, and Diaz going to check in as well. Hewling and Diaz come in, and out will go Manus and Watson. At the line will be number 32, free throw by Linder, no good, and actually they're going to get Manus for coming in too quick. She lost her balance and just kind of fell into the lane, so she's called for a lane violation, and that'll give another attempt at it for Josie Linder. And Josie's got 4 on the night. And that one's off. Didn't catch the rim. Over a little bit to the right, and that'll give it back to Allardt. 3:17 left to go here in the quarter. And back the other way will come Brown. Brown with the basketball. Brown is going to bring it into front court. Brown with the ball. Over the right side. Loses the handle line, goes to the floor. Beatty comes out with. Beatty going to bring it up. Beatty with the ball. Beatty going to drive in. Kicks it back out to Linder. Linder down the corner now to Doss. Doss will drive, put up the runner. Good. Tough shot for Emily Doss, her first two of the night. 38-4 your score. With the basketball now will be Brown. Brown will bring it up. Brown with the ball. Brown gives it, knocks it up in the air by Beatty. Beatty going to take it away. Long pass up now to Werner. Werner's got a step, missed the layup. Rebound is back up by Doss, blocked, and then Manus gets the rebound, and she's going to be fouled this time by number 2. That is, let's see if I can find number 2 on there. That is, I've got a 2 on here, I know. That is Werner. Werner is first of the ball game. 2:25 left to go here in this third quarter. With the ball right side is Brown. Brown working it out front. Brown looking for help, has it stolen by Beatty. Beatty's going to give it over to Werner. Werner back to Beatty. Beatty in the lane, a little short jumper is good. Beatty's got a dozen on the night now. And coming in for the Lady Cats is number 13 in for the first time. That's Winningham. Mackenzie Winningham's going to come in. Beatty and Dunford getting ready to come in for the Lady Eagles. Ball goes into Manus. Manus will back it out, lobs it underneath. It's knocked away. Good hands by Doss. Goes out of bounds, and it's about a minute and 43 seconds now getting the running clock as over 35. That's the running clock here in the second half. And it won't be stopped unless it's a timeout, as it will be Manus to put it in. Manus lobs it into Manus, and putting it up is Peyton. No good rebound, Dunford. Dunford, a lead pass out to Beatty. Beatty going to get there and put it up, no good. Rebound is Mackenzie Manus. Out to Winningham. Winningham gets it over to Hewling. Back up front now to Diaz. Diaz with the ball now. Hey, that's smothering defense. Diaz has to pick up her dribble. Looks for now, gets it over to Madison Manus, or Mackenzie Manus, I should say. She missed him back the other way. Comes Beatty. Beatty with a little layup, a tough little layup, and Beatty made it look really easy. Getting ready to come in now is Cooper back in the ball game. Beatty's got 14 on the night. And it's also Moon getting ready to check back in. Now it's stolen away by Beatty. Beatty with another steal. Beatty going to bring it on the run. Beatty around the back pass, and little too showboat on that one. Throws it away, and she's going to come out of the game. She does a great job, and I think she was afraid her mom was going to get on to her about that one, because she tried that around the back pass and bounced it out of bounds. 10 seconds to go in the quarter. Diaz with the ball. Diaz, the baseline, throws up the jumper, and that's no good. Rebound taken away and put back up, no good. And that ball will go out of bounds off of Pine Haven. That'll be the end of the third quarter. We're through 3 of them, and at the end of 3, it's 42-4, Pine Haven. We'll be back after this from Hall's Family Pharmacy and Hall Sports and Outdoors.
This is Jeannie Hall, inviting you to come check out our all-new Hall Sports and Outdoor store, now open in downtown Jamestown. We have game day gear featuring your favorite local and regional teams, camping and hunting gear, and gifting ideas with popular brands like Timberland, Costa, Volunteer Traditions, and more. Hall Sports and Outdoors is located on the corner of South Main Street and Livingston Avenue, across from the courthouse. Stop by and see what everyone is cheering about at Hall Sports and Outdoors.
Back for the final quarter of this one with the basketball is Watson, and Watson drives down, loses, and Watson's hurt. Watson went down hard, and she is hurt. Dunford will help her up, but she went down hard, as I think she knocked knees with somebody, and they're going to leave her in there. So good for her. She's going to stay in the ball game. 42-4 your score as Pine Haven's Moon with the basketball. Moon into front court. Goes underneath, putting it up, was a Pyle, no good. Follow back up, though, is Kayla Beatty with her 4th point of the ball game. Beatty with the 2 there. And Allardt will walk it up. With the basketball is Brown. Brown out front. Brown working it slowly out front. They'll try to take it down underneath, and it's going to be knocked away by Pine Haven. Good job by the Lady Eagles. Now it's knocked away again, but Brown comes up with it. Brown with the basketball. Brown almost had it stolen by Powell. Now we'll work it over the left side. Brown doing most of the ball and lobs it up for Watson. Watson with that size, able to get it. She drives down, though, and has it stolen away by Dumford, and then it's going to go out of bounds off of the Lady Cats. Allardt turns it over, and back comes Moon with the basketball. Moon into front court. Moon quickly over to Powell. Powell puts it up, no good. Then the outlet pass knocked away by Moon, but Brown comes up with it. Brown going to have it stripped by Dumford, though. Dumford with a steal. And we're going to have a travel, though. They say Dumford pulled her foot. Now, Addison Moon, she is a 5th grader for the Lady Eagles, and she's helped the 6th grade team and their 5th straight county championship. Now, that's a pretty impressive win record there. As now Dumford with the steal. Dumford gets it out to Powell. Powell drive down, lay it up, no good. Rebound taken up and put back up and in by Moon. I'll just talk about her, and she gets the 2. Moon's first points of the night. 46-4, just under 4 minutes to go here in quarter number 4. As with the basketball will come Brown. Brown to the right side. Brown nowhere to go with it. Pine Haven's almost a steal. Now Brown's going to drive, put it off the glass. No good. Rebound by Dumford. Dumford out to Moon. Moon long pass out to Powell. Powell's going to take it down, put it up with the left hand, and good. Good looking form by Powell with that left-hander. And we've got 3:20 left to go here in the ball game. It's 48-4. Across the timeline will come Brown. Napier checking back in. Tuttle going to come back in the ball game. Driving right side is Brown. She'll put it up. No good. Rebound by Cooper. Cooper going to bring it on the run, and Cooper's going to outrun everybody. Take it all the way. Glass missed the layup, though. Back up is Moon. No good. And this time Kayla Beatty will take it away, and she will stick it up. No good. Rebound pulled away by Allardt. This time it's Watson with it. Over to Brown, and Brown will walk it up. So it's going to be one and done for Allardt as Pine Haven going to move into that 6 o'clock game on Thursday. They'll move into the championship game. Not sure when we'll be showing these, but it'll probably be after the tournament is over. But we will get you all these games brought to you by Hall's Family Pharmacy and Hall Sports and Outdoors. Ball comes in this time to Brown. Brown going to drive in, backs up, fires it up. No good. Rebound Tuttle. Tuttle with the ball. Tuttle gives it over to Cooper. Cooper going to fire the short jumper. No good. Long rebound tipped off of somebody, and they say off of Pine Haven. And a couple players around are going to say it's off Pine Haven as the 2-minute warning coming up. And Diaz will check back in for Allardt as driving as Brown puts it up. No good. Rebound brought down this time by Cooper. Cooper going to give it over. Good pass to Napier. Napier couldn't get to go. Cooper will follow. No good. Cooper will follow again and stick it home. Emma Cooper with some persistence gets the second one to drop, and it's 50-4 your score. 90 seconds left to go in this one. Don't get South Fentress girls and York Elementary girls coming up next. Ball's going to be knocked away from Brown. Brown with the ball. Brown to the right side, drives down. Brown with it. Kicks it back out front and firing up the 2. No good was number 11. That is Thurman. Long pass up to Linder. Linder going to drive in, lay it up good, and she's fouled. Josie Linder to go for the natural three, I should say. She got the basket and will go for another one. Diaz checks in. Also checking into the game will be Manus as the clock ticks away. And Pine Haven's going to advance to the championship game as Linder tries the natural three, doesn't get it. And Diaz going to bring it on the run. Diaz in the front court. Diaz throws it away. Try to get to Dunford. Try to get it inside. Dunford steals out to Napier. Napier going to take it coast to coast. Up and good. Good looking shot from Ashton Napier. Her first two of the night. And everybody but Dunford for the Lady Eagles have put points on the board tonight. Now firing away for a three. What a shot by the little one, Diaz. Diaz dropped a big three ball from downtown. As it's 54-7, that's going to probably be your final as Napier will throw it up, and that's your ball game. The Lady Eagles of Pine Haven advance to the championship as they hammer the Lady Wildcats of Allardt. Your final 54-7. We'll take a break, and then we'll be back to wrap this one up.
At Hall Family Pharmacy, we are breaking the chain of large chain pharmacies. With our new local low-cost prescription program, this hometown pharmacy is meeting and beating chain pharmacy prices. We are excited to offer a full list of generic prescriptions starting as low as $3. To see if your prescription is offered at these new low costs, check the list on our website, hallfamilypharmacy.com, or give us a call today at either Hall Family Pharmacy location. Hall Family Pharmacy, breaking the chain of national chain pharmacies.
Back here between games now as the Allardt Lady Wildcats become the first casualty of this war as the Lady Wildcats fall here tonight by a final of 54-7. The Pine Haven Lady Eagles, impressive to say the very least, folks. I haven't seen them play this year before tonight, and they are impressive, especially Reese Beatty and Shelby the Grim Reaper as they come up with double digits for this team tonight. And they were just almost impossible to get the ball around as they just was smothered by the Lady Eagles of Pine Haven. Taking a look at the scoring in this one, Reese Beatty had 14. Shelby Grimm had a dozen. 6 for Josie Linder, 6 for Kayla Beatty. 2 each for Riley Powell, Rayleigh Werner, also 2 for Emily Doss. 2 for Ashton Napier, 2 for Peyton Tuttle, 2 in the game for Addison Moon, and 7 in the game for Emma Cooper. Allardt was led by Adriana Diaz with 3 and had 2 points each for Jaden Thomas and Olivia Brown. So we're in between games now. We're going to go down and get some rosters. Don't have rosters for York's girls, so we'll get some rosters for them. And we'll be back with girls action. Second girls game coming up here in just a few minutes. We'll be back after this.
This is Jeannie Hall, inviting you to come check out our all-new Hall Sports and Outdoor store, now open in downtown Jamestown. We have game day gear featuring your favorite local and regional teams, camping and hunting gear, and gifting ideas with popular brands like Timberland, Costa, Volunteer Traditions, and more. Hall Sports and Outdoors is located on the corner of South Main Street and Livingston Avenue, across from the courthouse. Stop by and see what everyone is cheering about at Hall Sports and Outdoors.
Back here, York Institute, we got game number 2. This is the semifinals between number 2 and number 3. The number 2 South Fentress Lady Buffaloes taking on the number 3 seed Lady Dragons of York Institute, and this one should be a good one. As so far in that first game, if you just tuned in, if you just we saw that the Lady Eagles very, very impressive as they manhandled Allardt and knocked Allardt out of the tournament. Okay, it was the Lady, I meant to say the Lady Wildcats and the Lady Eagles in that first game, and the Lady Eagles of Pine Haven roll in that first one. 50, let me see, what was that final? It was 54-7 in that one. And this one should be much more competitive as this is number 2 and number 3 getting ready to play each other. The Lady Dragons under the direction of Gracie Garrett, while the Lady Buffaloes under the direction of Coach Ben Sitton and assistant coach Shannon Sitton. The Lady Buffaloes have won the 2 matchups in this one, and now evidently some of York players just now getting here, and we're almost about 3 minutes before this one tips off. So we're going to need those girls have to get dressed very quickly and get up here and get ready for tonight's game, as they coming in late, and it's not good if you're in the county tournament, because it's win or move on, lose or go home in this one. It's do or die. You can say whatever you want to, one and done or whatever. But it's a game you got to win here tonight if you want to advance on to the championship. And the winner of this one, of course, gets to take on the Pine Haven Lady Eagles in the championship. But right now, we're getting warm-ups for these two teams. Taking a look, South Fentress comes in with 3 8th graders. You've got, in their 8th grade roster, they got Cassidy Bilbrey, they've got Addie Stowers, and they've got Chloe Daly. On their 7th grade squad, they've got Chloe Rogers, Caitlin Pinnell, and Katie Sales. And their 6th grade, they've got 4 6th graders. They've got Sophia Sitton, you've got Caitlin Cottle, you've got Riley Durham, and Emma Powell on the squad, all 6th graders. Now, if you look at the Lady Dragons, they come in with 3 8th graders, Bailey Williamson, Allie Handley, and Destiny Strunk. The 7th graders are Riley Staff, Rosie Brown, Candace Davidson, and Bailey Sheldon, and they got 1 5th grader, Lily Canancer, that plays for the ladies from York Elementary. As these are the York Elementary Lady Dragons. The 8th grade team. Now the Lady Dragons come in. You got to keep an eye on Allie Handley, as she has averages 7.5 points per game. She's the leading scorer for this team, for the Lady Dragons of York Elementary School. Now we're getting set for the opening. The opening lineups here in just a moment. We'll have those for you. We're going to take a break though, and then we'll be back for our starting lineups in about 60 seconds.
At Hall Family Pharmacy, we are breaking the chain of large chain pharmacies. With our new local low-cost prescription program, this hometown pharmacy is meeting and beating chain pharmacy prices. We are excited to offer a full list of generic prescriptions starting as low as $3. To see if your prescription is offered at these new low costs, check the list on our website, hallfamilypharmacy.com, or give us a call today at either Hall Family Pharmacy location. Hall Family Pharmacy, breaking the chain of national chain pharmacies.
And we're getting set for our starting lineups here. First of all, it'll be the Lady Dragons, the number 3 seed in this tournament. And they're going to take on the number 2 Lady Buffaloes of South Fentress. And everybody in this county race looking up at the Lady Eagles of Pine Haven, because they are the team to beat. As we saw in that first game, they are really, really good, folks. Those are some extremely talented young ladies. And this one should be a good one here, as Coach Gracie Garrett getting her girls ready, and Coach Ben Sitton getting his girls ready. So we're ready for some basketball action here. This one should be a good one. And the winner of this one gets to take on the Lady Eagles of Pine Haven in the championship game. The ladies from York Elementary will start with Lily Canancer, number 4 Riley Staff, number 35 that is Candace Davidson, number 22 is Rosie Brown, and then the final starter, number 55, who has some great size, that's Destiny Strunk. She got some great size with these Lady Dragons. The ladies from South Fentress will start with Addie Stowers, number 4 Cassidy Bilbrey, number 30 Chloe Daly, number 1 Chloe Rogers, and number 23 Katie Sales, your starters for the ladies from South Fentress Elementary. And as we said, these girls very good as well. So this should be a great ball game. South Fentress and York girls. We got boys action still to come, so don't go anywhere. The boys semifinals will be coming up here in just a little while. We'll have coming up in the first game, we'll have York boys versus South Fentress. In the second game, Allardt and Pine Haven will take each other on for the right to go to the championship. It'll be Stowers to jump it up against Strunk, as this is the second semifinal game of the county tournament. Winner goes on to meet Pine Haven. The loser calls it a season. And here we go. The opening tip belongs to the Lady Buffaloes. With the basketball is Rogers. Rogers going to send it over right side down the baseline, putting up the jumper, no good, but following up is Daly, no good, gets her own rebound, and we're going to have a foul inside. And that'll go against number 35. That is Candace Davidson picking up the foul for York. So York Elementary with the first foul, and that'll send to the line Daly. Daly looking to put the first points on the scoreboard in this one. We got 5:49 left to go here. Just underway in this one. First one good. Took shooter's bump on that one and drops. She'll have one more. Second one, no good. And on the rebound, I think somebody came in too quick. I think they said Rogers come in too quick on that one. And that'll give it back give it to York, their first possession of the ball game. Across the timeline will come number 4, Staff, with the ball. Staff tried to get over, knocked away and out of bounds off of the Lady Buffaloes, Bilbrey. Coming in now, number 15 and number 5 comes in. I think these were the original starters, but these girls showed up late and never got here until just a few minutes ago, and now they're in the lineup, and that is number 15 is Handley, and number 5 is Williamson. As they'll give it over to Handley. Handley with the basketball. Handley the right side, cut off by Bilbrey. Drives down, tries to get inside, goes inside, and it's going to be tied up, going to be a jump ball. Good hands by Stowers getting in there to tie it up. So set out to bring it in will be Handley. Handley, their leading scorer on the season. Got the ball into Staff. Staff drives in, puts it up, and she's going to be fouled. That was just amazing how Staff got that one up, because that one was she brought that one from all the way about the floor and put it up. Staff going to go to the line. Tough shot for her, but now she's got a chance to tie it and give the lead to York. At the line is Staff. Her first one, back of the iron, no good. She can tie it with this one. Gets ready for the second one. And she gets it. We are tied at 1 apiece. 1 all in this one, and back the other way will come Stowers with the ball. Stowers looking to make a move, moves right side, drives down, puts up the leaner, good, and she is fouled. Tough shot, and that one's going to go against Handley. So Stowers going to go for the and one. Stowers gets the jumper to go. Stowers going to go back to the line, or go to the line, and she can give her team a 3-point lead, and just like that she does. She's one of the what they say is one of the best players coming out of junior high this year, going into high school next year. As now Clark Range comes with a trap. Pass going to be over to Handley. Handley right on the sideline looking for some room. Nowhere to go. Now splits the defense, takes it up the middle. Good move by Handley. Handley going to drive, puts it up, partially blocked, taken away by Bilbrey. Bilbrey going to bring it on the run. Bilbrey turned on the afterburners, drives down, puts it up, no good. Rebound out of bounds off of Clark Range as they tipped it out, and it hit Bilbrey, and she was standing out of bounds. So back comes York with the basketball, trailing by 3. Winner of this one meets Pine Haven in the championship. Staff with the basketball. They'll lob it underneath, picked off by Rogers. Rogers come up and made the steal. And Chloe will take it all the way to rack. A little jumper, no good. Rebound back up by Daly, and good. And Daly's got 3 early, and it gives the Lady Buffaloes a 6-1 lead. We'll be back after this.
This is Jeannie Hall, inviting you to come check out our all-new Hall Sports and Outdoor store, now open in downtown Jamestown. We have game day gear featuring your favorite local and regional teams, camping and hunting gear, and gifting ideas with popular brands like Timberland, Costa, Volunteer Traditions, and more. Hall Sports and Outdoors is located on the corner of South Main Street and Livingston Avenue, across from the courthouse. Stop by and see what everyone is cheering about at Hall Sports and Outdoors.
And back to action now. York with the basketball. Be Staff to bring it up. Clark Range that half-court traps really causing problems. Handley tries to drive. Handley got to the floor to save it. And they're going to give it off this time to Strunk. Strunk with the ball. Strunk looking in the corner for Handley. Back out front now to Staff. Staff will drive around. Staff looking to make a move. Drives in and throws it away. Picked off by Howard, or by Rogers. Chloe with the basketball. Chloe Rogers, of course, the granddaughter of Coach Lamar Rogers. You see him sitting across the way watching the game. As Rogers tries to make a move, loses the handle, but goes right to Daly. Daly kicked it out to Stowers. Pass was low, and Stowers going to have to run it down. Stowers down the corner to Rogers. Rogers for a three, in and out, no good. And York comes out with it, but they throw it away. Stowers going to pick it off, and Stowers going to score. Stowers has 5 of their 8 points for South Fentress. York struggling to get anything going. This half-court trap has really hampered the Lady Dragons. They'll take it over this time to Handley. Handley able to save it. Handley bounced it, though, on the sideline, turns it over, trying to drive. South Fentress jumping out early in this one. And we got timeout called by South Fentress. Timeout on the floor, 3:25 to go in the first. It's 8-1, South Fentress.
At Hall Family Pharmacy, we are breaking the chain of large chain pharmacies. With our new local low-cost prescription program, this hometown pharmacy is meeting and beating chain pharmacy prices. We are excited to offer a full list of generic prescriptions starting as low as $3. To see if your prescription is offered at these new low costs, check the list on our website, hallfamilypharmacy.com, or give us a call today at either Hall Family Pharmacy location. Hall Family Pharmacy, breaking the chain of national chain pharmacies.
Back to action. It'll be Stowers with the basketball, walking it up for South Fentress. Stowers takes it and makes a move. Juke move, drives in the lane, puts up the runner. No good, gets her on board, though. Goes back up, no good, gets her on board, goes back up. No good, and the rebound taken away this time. Good job that time by Sheldon. And Sheldon gets it down to the corner to Handley. Handley with the basketball. Handley's going to drive in, leave it over for Staff. Staff with the basketball. Staff working it out front. Good ball handling by Staff. Gives it over to Canancer. Back to Staff. Canancer, a 5th grader, starting for the Lady Dragons. Staff with the ball. Working it out in front a whole lot. Now goes inside to Canancer. Canancer tried to dump it out to number 45. Sheldon couldn't hang on to it. Now putting up the jumper and having it blocked. Daly blocks the shot of that now blocked shot by Rogers. Rogers blocks the shot of Handley. First it was Canancer's shot blocked, and now York will get it on the baseline. Goes off of South Fentress. Ball comes in and putting it up, no good. Rebound that time. Sheldon couldn't get the shot to go. And Stowers will come out. Stowers going to push it. Stowers with the ball comes around the back with the dribble. Steps back, fires a three. Oh, no good, and we're going to have a foul on Daly swatting it away. Daly tried to punch it out, but called for the personal instead. That's her second. Now into the ball game for South Fentress comes number 3, Sophia Sitton, and Mackenzie Powell. So a couple of 6th graders now in for the Lady Buffaloes. Now up front, they'll work it over this time. They'll work it inside to Strunk at the free throw line. Strunk will kick it out now to number 15. That is Handley. Handley trying to drive. Has it knocked out of bounds by Rogers. Handley will bring it in. Handley in the corner. Handley going to work it in this time to Sheldon. Now down low to Strunk. Strunk kicks it back up to Handley. Handley drives in, and it's going to get a foul on South Fentress. She tries to take it up. Coming in now, we got number 22, Rosie Brown, back in the ball game, and number 5 in the game, Williamson, back in the game. And I think we're going to have to wait on 22, Brown, because she's taking out the shooter. So at the line will be Handley, and Handley trying to get something going for the Lady Dragons as they trail 8-1 in this first quarter. Free throw, no good. She'll have one more. Coming in for South Fentress is number 10, that's Pinnell. And now number 22, Brown will come in. Rosie Brown's in the ball game. Handley. Second one, no good. Rebound taken by Stowers, and Stowers going to push it. Stowers looking to go coast to coast, drives all the way down, makes a pretty move, drives in, lays it up and in. Stowers, Addie Stowers is something to watch out here, folks. She made a great fake there, and York's defender bought on it, and she goes in, lays it up. With the ball now is Staff. Staff with the basketball. Kicks it down the corner to Handley. Handley trying to drive the baseline. We're going to have a foul on Rogers. Chloe Rogers, her first of the ball game. And that'll be the fourth on South Fentress. Ball comes in to Williamson. Williamson back out to Staff. Staff off to Brown. Brown tried to take it inside, stolen away by Rogers. 60 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Chloe with the basketball. Rogers going to drive all the way and puts up the runner. Good, and she makes a nice move in the lane for two. York really struggling getting any offense going as this half-court trap really hurting the Lady Dragons. With it now, Brown. Brown looking to make a move. Brown gets a pick, kicks it down the corner. Good job to Handley. Handley puts it up. Handley's going to be fouled. And that one's going to go against Pinnell. Pinnell has her first of the ball game, and that'll send Handley back to the line. She missed a couple of her a moment ago. Handley, free throw, no good. She's 0 for 3 now on the night. As the Lady Dragons are 1 of 5 on the night from the free throw line. They're 1 point they got earlier from Staff. Second one by Handley is no good. Rebound pulled down by Williamson. Tried to cross court and picked off by Rogers. Rogers stepped in front of that, and Rogers will bring it on the run. Rogers all the way down, stops, steps back, takes the jumper, no good. Rebound out of bounds off of York. Clark Range, or South Fentress, I should say, will bring it in. South Fentress, of course, a combination of Clark Range Elementary and Grimsley Elementary. Now firing up the three. Was number one. Now on the rebound, we got a foul on number 5 for York. That is Williamson. Bailey Williamson picks up the foul. And at the line is Stowers. Stowers already with 7 points. And she missed that one. Looking for her 8th point of the first quarter. 18.6 seconds left to go here in quarter number 1. Winner gets Pine Haven in the championship. Second one, good by Stowers. Stowers gets 1 to go, and it's 13-1 now. A 12-point lead now for South Fentress. With it, York Elementary gets in the front court. They'll try to take it down, throw it away. Pinnell picks it off. Pinnell kick it out to Stowers, and Stowers brings it up, loses it for a moment. Kicks it over to Rogers. Rogers off quickly to number 3, and she will not get the shot off before the quarter ends. That was Sitton putting up the shot at the buzzer. So we're at the end of one. It's 13-1. South Fentress.
This is Jeannie Hall, inviting you to come check out our all-new Hall Sports and Outdoor store, now open in downtown Jamestown. We have game day gear featuring your favorite local and regional teams, camping and hunting gear, and gifting ideas with popular brands like Timberland, Costa, Volunteer Traditions, and more. Hall Sports and Outdoors is located on the corner of South Main Street and Livingston Avenue, across from the courthouse. Stop by and see what everyone is cheering about at Hall Sports and Outdoors.
As we get set now for the second quarter, it will be for South Fentress. They got some substitutes, but Katie Sales is in the ball game, number 23. You've got Bilbrey back in the ball game. You've got Sitton in the ball game. You've got Daly in the ball game, and Pinnell in the ball game. With it now, Bilbrey. Bilbrey driving, putting up it with the left hand. It'll be good. Nice move by Bilbrey. Bilbrey took it with the left hand to the rack, drops it home. Nice looking move there. As back that way, Staff gives it over to Can answer double teamed, trying to get rid of it. Now gets it up to Sheldon. Off to Handley. Handley will take the little jumper. No good. Rebound Daly. Daly with it. Daly going to bring it up, holds it up, and now she traveled with it. Just couldn't keep her momentum. Once she stops, she turns it over. Coming in now is Davidson back in for York. Davidson will check in. Ball comes in to Staff. Staff doing most of the ball handling for the ladies from York Elementary. They'll take it in to Davidson. Davidson drops it down low, putting up the jumper and scoring is Williamson with 2. And finally, York gets a basket. Back the other way will come Sitton trying to take it low to Daly. Daly can't hang on to it. It's knocked away. They sold by Davidson, though. Davidson, a good hand on that one. Sitton will bring it in. Now, ball comes in to Bilbrey. Bilbrey with the basketball. Bilbrey works it back out front. We're just going to say Sophia Sitton is the daughter of the coach. Now firing up is Pinnell. And no good. Rebound Sitton, who got the rebound. And we also want to mention he was a former Clark Range Buffalo. Called us several of his high school games back in the day. And that was a long day ago for me and him both. It's Sitton to bring it in. Sitton going to work it in. This time to Sales. Katie Sales takes it underneath and no good. Rebound Daly comes sailing in. Daly with a little jump hook, no good. Now it's knocked away and still on the ground, and Handley will come up with it. Over to Staff, and Staff will bring it. Staff in the front court, picked up by Sitton. Gets helped out by Bilbrey. Now kicks it across court to Handley. Handley going to drive, and Handley's going to be fouled by Bilbrey. Bilbrey reached in trying to get the ball, picks up the personal instead. So it will be Handley to work it in. Handley looking in. Handley going to take it down in the corner to Williamson. She'll drive all the way in, and she's going to be fouled, I believe, by Daly. That's who's going to get it as Chloe Daly picks up her first of the ball game. Actually, that's the third on Chloe Daly. Chloe Daly has 3. So at the line, Williamson's free throw, no good. As coming in now is Powell, and also coming into the game will be Cottle. Caitlin Cottle in for the first time. Cottle in for the first time. As back goes Williamson for the second one, and she drains it. It's 1 out of 2. Bailey Williamson with 3 points for the Lady Dragons. She has 3 of their 4 points. Across the timeline comes Bilbrey. Bilbrey going to drive down, lay it up again. Nobody's stopping Bilbrey. She's getting the easy deuce. And it will be Staff with the basketball. Staff for York comes into front court. York Elementary trailing now by 13. Staff working it out front. Gives it over to Canancer. Canancer down to Handley. Handley looking to drive. Handley drives in, drops it off low to Williamson. Williamson against Powell, backs it up, puts it up and in. Williamson's having a big second quarter. She's got a nickel in it. It's back to an 11-point ball game. Across the timeline now will come Bilbrey. Bilbrey steps back, fires the 3, no good. Rebound, fault 4, and Williamson comes out with it. And we're going to have a foul, I believe, on Powell. So Emma's going to pick up her first of the ball game. Powell picks up the foul, and that's the 8th team foul. So now York will be in the bonus, and going to the line will be Williamson, and Williamson 1 of 2 from the line. Williamson got 5 points in this quarter. She's brought her team back to within 11. First one, good. She hits the front end of it, so she'll get the bonus. She's going to be a consistent free throw shooter, though. She's going to have to get away from the jump shot at the free throw line. And the second one, no good. Rebound, though, by Handley. Handley back up and no good. Rebound taken away by Strunk out to Williamson. Williamson going to give it out front to Staff. Staff for a 3, ball's good. Staff with a big 3. Staff's got 4 in the ball game now. We're back to a 7-point game. Bilbrey with the ball, come around the pick of Powell. Bilbrey will back it out. Gives it off to Powell. Powell with the ball, drives down and travels with it. That'll bring Stowers and Rogers back in the ball game as Powell and also coming out will be Sales. So Sales and Powell come out. Staff going to bring it up. She just drained that 3 ball a moment ago, so she's got her team right back into this one. Now the pass is going to be picked off by Stowers. Stowers got a 1-on-2. She's going to take it to the rack and score. Stowers didn't care if she had a 1-on-2. She scores and's got double digits in the game. Back the other way now, walking it up will be Staff. Staff looking, kicks it down to Handley. Handley with the basketball. She's the leading scorer on the season for York Elementary, but there she turns it over, tried to get it over to Williamson, who's their leading scorer tonight, and couldn't get it to her. Goes out of bounds, and South Fentress will bring it up. South Fentress with the basketball. It'll be Bilbrey to walk it across the timeline. Bilbrey bringing it up front court. Bilbrey with the ball, comes around the pick. Bilbrey going to drive. She's going to lay it up and score again. Bilbrey just taking it hard to the rack, scores again. She's got 6 in the quarter. And let's see who they called that one on. We'll see who they called it on as now coming back in the game for York is Rosie Brown. Bilbrey going to go to the line for the and one. And the and she's got it. Bilbrey got 7 points in this quarter. She's the second leading scorer for Clark Range, or for South Fentress, if you will. Passes over to Canancer. Canancer tried to take it off, and it's going to be out of bounds. And I almost think maybe one of the South Fentress girls may have tipped that one, but they get to South Fentress as back in will come Sheldon. Bailey Sheldon will come back in, and out will go Rosie Brown, who just checked in. So Rosie Brown comes in, comes out. Bilbrey with the basketball. Bilbrey going to drive. Bilbrey kicks it over now inside to Stowers. Stowers going to make a pretty spin move. Goes off the glass. Couldn't get it to go, though. Rebound by the littlest girl on the court. That is Canancer. Canancer going to throw it over. And up with it, Sheldon. Sheldon off to Handley. Handley left wing goes down inside to Sheldon. Sheldon put up a little, make that Williamson, and Williamson's going to be fouled. And that'll go against Bilbrey. So Bilbrey has her second of the ball game. Adeline Williamson, she's had a good second quarter. And that was no good. Williamson averages 6 points a game. She's already at that point and looking to break her average on this one. She knocked this one down, and no good, though. Rebound going to be out of bounds off of Handley. No, they're going to say off of, yeah, it's going to be off Handley. I thought they said it was off purple, so it'll be orange basketball. Of course, the Lady Buffaloes are blue and orange. That in keeping the Grimsley Tigers was orange, and the Clark Range Elementary team was blue and gold like the Buffaloes. So they've got blue and orange are the South Fentress squad. That's just a little wasted history. I thought I'd throw at you folks in case you ever get on Jeopardy. South Fentress by a dozen. And Rogers will work it in to Bilbrey. Bilbrey with the ball. Bilbrey bringing it around. Bilbrey going to drive again. Puts it up. Tough shot. Can't get it to go. But she's going to be fouled, I believe, by Williamson. It will be Williamson's second. So Bilbrey will go to the line. Bilbrey step to the line for a pair of them. First one, no good, back of the iron. She's got 7 on the night, looking for 8 on this one. And coming back into the game for York will be Davidson. Davidson's going to re-enter. Bilbrey going to step to the line. Bilbrey's second one, good. Cassidy Bilbrey has got in this quarter 8 points. Her team up now by the Baker's dozen. Staff with the basketball. Staff comes around the pick. Staff looking to drive. Has knocked away by Rogers. It's on the floor and still on the floor. And Stowers comes in. Stowers going to outlet to Rogers, and Rogers has got the step, and Rogers has got the layup. Rogers with 2 more. That is her 4th of the night. And we're down to 60 seconds here in quarter number 2. With the ball, Staff. Staff nowhere to go with it. Now works it right side over to Williamson. She can't hang on. It's out of bounds. I make that Sheldon can hang on. Sheldon can hang on. The pass goes out of bounds, and back will come South Fentress. South Fentress with a 15-point lead in the ball. Front court will walk Bilbrey. Bilbrey with the ball. Bilbrey out front. Bilbrey going to drive. Bilbrey is going to be fouled. And she'll get 2 shots, and that one's going to go against number 4, I think they said. I believe they said Staff picked up that one. But at the line will be Bilbrey. Bilbrey's had a heck of a second quarter, folks. She drains that one. She's now 3 of 4 from the line. We'll have one more. And drains it as well. Good free throw shooter. She's 4 of 5. And back will come the Lady Dragons with 38 seconds to go here in the quarter. Out front is Staff. Staff has it stripped and stolen from behind, taken away by Sales. Sales will drive down, lay it up and in. Katie Sales with a pick in the basket. She picked the pocket of the Lady Dragons, took it down and scored. It's a 19-point lead with 20 seconds to go here in the quarter. Hanley trying to drive the baseline. We're going to get a foul on Rogers. Rogers trying to cut the sideline off, couldn't do it, and it's going to be a foul on Chloe. So at the line will be Hanley. Coming in for South Fentress will be Cottle back in the ball game. Free throw, Hanley, no good. Hanley on the night is 0 of 5 from the charity stripe. As Rogers will come out, and back in will come Cottle. South Fentress by 19. 15 seconds to go in the quarter. Second one by Hanley, no good as well. Rebound by Bilbrey. Bilbrey going to bring it. Bilbrey on the run, down to 10 seconds. Bilbrey's going to drive all the way in, puts it up, no good. Rebound taken away by South Fentress on the floor. They'll get it out to number 3. Will put it up off the glass and good. At the buzzer, Sophia Sitton with her first points of the ball game gets 2, and that's halftime of this one. And at the half, it is South Fentress 31, York 10. Back in just a moment with our first half stats.
At Hall Family Pharmacy, we are breaking the chain of large chain pharmacies. With our new local low-cost prescription program, this hometown pharmacy is meeting and beating chain pharmacy prices. We are excited to offer a full list of generic prescriptions starting as low as $3. To see if your prescription is offered at these new low costs, check the list on our website, hallfamilypharmacy.com, or give us a call today at either Hall Family Pharmacy location. Hall Family Pharmacy, breaking the chain of national chain pharmacies.
Halftime of this one, at the half, it is the Lady Buffaloes with a 31-10 lead here at the half. Taking a look at scoring in this one, you've got Cassidy Bilbrey and Addie Stowers both with 10 points. 4 points for Chloe Rogers. You've got 3 points for Chloe Daly, 2 each for Katie Sales and Sophia Sitton. For York, only a couple of players on the scoreboard. They've got 6 points for Bailey Williamson, 4 in the game for Riley Staff. So that's where we stand here at halftime. It is 31-10 your score. South Fentress actually outscoring the Lady Dragons at York 13-1 in the first quarter, and then 18-9 in the second quarter, and lead by 21 here at the half. We're going to take a timeout now, and we'll have a break, and then we'll be back for the start of the second half in just a moment.
This is Jeannie Hall, inviting you to come check out our all-new Hall Sports and Outdoor store, now open in downtown Jamestown. We have game day gear featuring your favorite local and regional teams, camping and hunting gear, and gifting ideas with popular brands like Timberland, Costa, Volunteer Traditions, and more. Hall Sports and Outdoors is located on the corner of South Main Street and Livingston Avenue, across from the courthouse. Stop by and see what everyone is cheering about at Hall Sports and Outdoors.
And here we go, second half getting ready to get underway for the Lady Dragons. They'll come back with Hanley, Staff. They've got Williamson, Sheldon, and Canancer. For the ladies from South Fentress, they have got Stowers, Daly, Rogers, Bilbrey, and Sales in the game. It will be York ball to start the second out. They're going to need to make a run at it, trailing by 21. Ball works into Staff. Staff going to just walk it across the timeline. Clark Range dropping out of that half-court trap. Now driving will be Staff. Staff puts it up. Good little shot. Good try by Staff. She put that up high, but couldn't get it to go. And we're going to have a foul on Williamson. They're going to whistle Williamson for her third. I guess that's 5 on Williamson. I didn't have her for 5. And if that is, she is fouled out of the game. I must have not given her some fouls to somebody else. Okay, so she's out of the game, and it's 31-10 your score. With the ball, Bilbrey. Bilbrey to the right side. Bilbrey gives it out front to Rogers. Rogers with the basketball. And Rogers working it way out front. Works it over to the right side. Now we'll fire up the three. No good. Long rebound ran down by Sheldon. Sheldon throws it out the right. Picked off by Bilbrey. Out to Rogers. Rogers with it in the corner. Boy, Rogers going to drive in, and she's going to be hacked. And that one's going to go against number 45, Sheldon. And Bailey Sheldon, I've got her for 1. It'll be Clark Range ball to work in, and Bailey Sheldon back here, and Clark Range, South Fentress going to score as Stowers scores. Stowers with the easy basket, and now it's a 33-10 South Fentress lead. Driving in, Staff going to fire it up. That's just a little short, and that'll go out of bounds. Staff got a good-looking shot, just couldn't get it to drop on that one. Come just a little short. Boys action coming up next. It is York and South Fentress boys in the next game. Then our nightcap will be Allardt and Pine Haven boys to see who goes on to the county championship. With it out front, Bilbrey. Bilbrey going to drive down, loses the handle on it. Saved by Sales. No, she couldn't save it. It just goes out of bounds. Sales tried to save it. And we realized that I'm talking to some of the stat keepers up there that the young lady, Miss Bilbrey, is Josh Bilbrey's sister from out. He played out at Clark Range High School. Now the pass inside, taken away by Bilbrey. They'll give it out to Rogers. Rogers on the run. Rogers in the front court. Rogers takes down, stops, puts it up, no good. And rebounds out of bounds off of York. As I say, it's off of 35, Candace Davidson. Candace couldn't hang on to it. South Fentress works it in there. Stowers up wide open underneath. Stowers gets the easy 2. She's got 14 in the game. She's leading all scorers. With it now is Handley. Handley with the basketball. Handley yet to get on the scoreboard. She is the season leader in scoring for York, but she goes inside to Sheldon. Sheldon can't handle it, goes out off her out of bounds. Returning to the lineup will be Strunk now. Strunk getting ready to come back in for York Elementary. 4 minutes left to go here in quarter number 3. 25-point Lady Buffalo advantage, I should say. Bilbrey with the ball, gives it over to Daly. Daly going to drop it off Stowers. Stowers will line up the 3. That one's no good. That rebound, a good job by Handley, just blocking out to keep anybody from getting it. Goes out of bounds back to York. Strunk comes in, and out will go Davidson. Candace Davidson will come out. Ball comes in this time to Staff. Staff with the basketball. Staff going to walk it into front court. Staff comes around the pick, fires up the 3. Oh, just almost as Staff's hit one of those earlier, and now coming with the rebound, sails out to Bilbrey. Bilbrey going coast to coast, drives, puts it up, and she's going to be fouled by Sheldon. That will be Sheldon's, let's see, that will be her second of the ball game. I've got her 4 anyway, but I didn't have Williamson with that many fouls. As now at the line, Bilbrey drains the front end of it. Bilbrey having a good ball game. She's got 11 on the night. Second one, no good, but follow up by Stowers. Stowers gets free for the easy 2. She's got 6 in the quarter, 16 on the night now. With it now, Staff. Staff in the front court goes up to Strunk. Strunk's going to be fouled by Sales. Sales coming in from behind, going to pick up the foul. That's the first of the night on Katie. So Handley will step out of bounds. Alley will bring it in. Looking. Trying to get Staff. Tried to get into Canancer, but Lily had it stripped, taken away by Bilbrey. Bilbrey one-on-one with Staff. Will drive down, lay it up, no good. Rebound Staff, and Staff will come out with it. Riley will bring it into front court on the run. Drives down, holds up. Is it back out front now to Handley. Handley underneath to Bailey Sheldon, who's up and scores. Sheldon with her first 2 of the night. And it looks like we got a whole new unit coming in for the Lady Dragons, up by 26. And they'll work them in, and it will be in the game. The only one that we've not seen is Durham. Durham in for the first time. We've seen all the rest of them. Piles back in. Let's see, you've got Cottle back in the ball game. You've got also back in the ball game Sitton. And now driving in is Sitton gives it out to Powell. Powell with the ball. Powell off to Sitton. And you've also got Cottle in the game, and that one's going to be put up by Sitton. No good. Rebound is out quickly to Canancer. Canancer going to drive on that, puts it up. Good. Tough shot by the little one. Lily Canancer with her first 2 of the ball game will go for the and 1. And that'll go against, I believe, number 3. That's going to go against Sophia Sitton, her first of the night. At the line will be number 11 for the and 1. Can't get it to go. Rebound fall 4, knocked out. Handley will run it down. Good hustle by Alley. Cross court. That's a nice pass over to Sheldon, and Sheldon's going to be fouled this time by Pinnell. Bailey Sheldon's going to get a pair of them here. Well, they say it was before the shot. I don't know. Call that on the shot, but it'll be before the shot. Handley looking to get it into Staff, and Staff can't handle the pass, goes out of bounds. Pass a little bit low to Riley. Couldn't hang on to it, and it goes out of bounds. 2:17 left to go here in the third quarter. Clark Range by 24. South Fentress, I won't say. I keep saying Clark Range, but South Fentress by 24. Front court, they'll give it over to Powell. Powell with the ball. Powell looking to make a move. Emma takes it in the lane, has it knocked away. And now got to get it out, and she's going to get a lane violation. And so it will be turned back over to the Lady Dragons. York with the basketball. Bringing it up will be Staff. Staff gets it up to Canancer. Canancer for a 3. No good. Canancer had to take a little bit of a hop to get that one up there, but she got it up there and goes out of bounds off of Sitton. No, actually it goes off of Cottle out of bounds. Yeah, look to bring it in, work it into Canancer. Canancer for 3 off. A rebound taken by Pinnell. Pinnell with the ball. Pinnell driving up, can't get free. She gets double teamed and tied up. And going to ground, good hustle on that one by Handley. As Alley able to get down the floor, tie that one up. But it goes to South Fentress on the alternating possession. It'll be out in this time to Sitton. Sitton with the basketball, right side. Drives down, now takes it to the lane, dumps off. Nice pass in there to Cottle, but Cottle brings it out. Cottle with the ball. Picks up her dribble. Got to get rid of it. And we're going to have a 5-second call. She didn't get rid of it and turns it over. It will be Lady Dragon basketball. Kind of a strange situation. We'll talk about it here in a moment as with the ball is Canancer. Canancer drives cross court and picked off. Good hands that time by Cottle. And then Cottle's going to have it tied up. Clark Range's coach, or South Fentress' coach, coached by former Clark Range Buffalo Ben Sitton. York Elementary's coach is Gracie Garrett, the sister of a former Clark Range great Hannah Garrett. So a lot of Clark Range connections out on this tournament here tonight. As with the basketball comes Handley. Handley going to drive down, puts up the runner, no good. Rebound tipped out of bounds off of Sheldon. South Fentress gets it back. 67 ticks left to go in this one. We're in the third of this one, I should say. We still got another quarter left to go in this one. In the front court will come Sitton over to Cottle. Now off to Sitton with the ball. Drives around the right side. Goes underneath, gives it off to Powell. Can't handle it. Rebound, and it's taken away by Handley, but Handley can't handle it. Goes out of bounds. It'll remain Lady Buffalo basketball. They'll work it into Powell. Powell around. It goes up with a hook. We're going to have a foul on Handley. Handley went for the block. I've got her for 2, as that'll send to the line Emma Pyle. Emma looking for her first points of the night. Emma's big sister, Mackenzie, of course, a member of the Lady Buffaloes. Free throw, good. And back of the line will be Pyle. One more for her. Second one, good. Took a whole lot of rim, but falls home. So that's my English teacher would have a stroke right now. Back the other way comes York Elementary with the basketball. They're working on a good pass into Strunk. Strunk needs to take that ball up with her size. She needs to take it hard to the rack, but she had it stripped and stolen by Powell. Powell having trouble with it. Gets it over now to Sitton. Sitton with the basketball. Sophia looking to make a move. Drives in the lane, gives it back to Powell. A little too low. Can't come up with it, and then it goes down the floor, and Hanley comes up with it, and Powell's going to be called for foul going over her back. 22 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Ball be worked in this time to Staff. Staff with the basketball. Staff going to walk it across the timeline. Staff with it over left side this time to Canancer. Back to Staff. Leaves it now left side. Now knocked away. Sitton with a good steal. Sitton with the basketball. Sitton going to take it hard to the left side. Lays it up and in, and she's going to be fouled by Staff. Good move by Sophia there. Gets the basket and goes for the and one. Got boys action coming up next. It's the number 1 York Dragons against the number 4 South Fentress Buffaloes. Free throw, no good. Rebound taken away by Sheldon. Sheldon out to Hanley, and Hanley with the basketball. That's the end of the third quarter. We're through 3, end of 3. It's South Fentress 42 and York Elementary 14.
At Hall Family Pharmacy, we are breaking the chain of large chain pharmacies. With our new local low-cost prescription program, this hometown pharmacy is meeting and beating chain pharmacy prices. We are excited to offer a full list of generic prescriptions starting as low as $3. To see if your prescription is offered at these new low costs, check the list on our website, hallfamilypharmacy.com, or give us a call today at either Hall Family Pharmacy location. Hall Family Pharmacy, breaking the chain of national chain pharmacies.
Final frame of this one, and they were over here discussing Williamson coming back in the ballgame. Only has 4 fouls, so we're going to get Williamson going to get back in the ballgame. She's had a pretty decent ballgame for York Elementary. Don't forget, coming up after the final game tonight, we will give you the Halls Family Pharmacy Player of the Game for all the games. So we got 2 pairs of games for all 4 games. So we'll give you those later. Now driving is Sitton. Sitton lays it up and in. A good-looking move by Sitton. Sophia's got 6 on the night. Back the other way, Staff with the basketball. Staff kicks it over, almost stolen by Cottle, but Hanley comes up. It goes inside to Sheldon. Can't hang on to it. Now gets it back. Sheldon with the basketball. Sheldon back out front to Hanley. Hanley with the ball. They'll go inside to Canancer, and she's tied up. Good hands there by Cottle. Cottle got in there, tied it up. Cottle gets that one, and now it will be South Fentress basketball on the alternating possession. Working it up will be Sitton. Sitton come around the pick and pile, drives down in there, cut off, looking for some help. Going to kick it out front to Cottle, and I think Cottle thought Powell was going to get it. Powell thought Cottle was going to get it and almost throwed it away. But now saving it is Cottle. Cottle had to save it. It's knocked away from her. She saved it, and back up the other way will come York Elementary, and that pass is way too high as Hanley threw it too far for Williamson, carried her right out of bounds. And it will be back the other way will come South Fentress with the basketball. Looks like South Fentress is going to be meeting Pine Haven in the championship game this week. With the ball now is Pinnell. Pinnell goes inside to Sitton. Sitton spins, looks for some help, gives it off to Powell. Powell, the little jumper, won't go. Sitton, the follow-up is no good. Rebound tipped around. Williamson comes out with. Williamson's got a step, but getting back quickly is Cottle. Cottle's got some speed, goes up, can't score, but she's going to be fouled. And that one's going to go against Sitton. Sophia with her second. Going line will be Williamson, and Williamson on the night's got 6 points. Looking for 7 here. No good, back of the iron. She'll have one more. Williamson, back of the line, free throw, good. It's 1 out of 2. It's 44-15. Should be a very interesting ball game when South Fentress runs into Pine Haven. If you saw the first game, folks, Pine Haven looked very impressive. As now driving is Cottle, bounces it off her foot out of bounds. Beatty and Grimm looked extremely good for Pine Haven earlier tonight. Those two are going to be a handful in that championship game. Staff with the ball goes over now to Hanley. Hanley looking inside. Now Hanley goes into Sheldon. Sheldon looking to make a move. Sheldon puts up the jumper, rims out, no good. Rebound Pinnell. Pinnell almost has it stolen. Then we're going to have a foul from behind. And that'll go against, I believe, no, that's number 11 from York. I gave to the wrong number 11 to go to Canancer. With it now is Cottle. Cottle to the right side. Cottle going to drive down in, cut off. Gives it off to Powell. Powell with the basketball out front now to Sitting down low to Cottle. Cottle going to drive in, nowhere to go. Gives it out to Powell. Powell with the basketball. Gives it back to Cottle. Cottle for a 3 off the glass is good. Cottle taking the window from the side and drains it, and it's 47-15. Staff with the basketball. Staff goes inside to Williamson. Williamson makes a nice move, but can't hang on the basketball. Turns it over. Williamson loses the hand line, goes out of bounds, and it will be back the other way. Cottle with the basketball. Cottle in the front court. Cottle gives it down to Powell. Powell going to drive in the lane. Almost has it stolen. Kicks it out. Is stolen now. Williamson with the steal. Williamson with the step, but Cottle going to beat her back. Stop her, and Williamson puts it up, no good. Gets her own rebound, though. Then has it knocked out of bounds by Pinnell. Pinnell, good hands on that one. Coming back in is Davidson. Also coming back in is Brown, as Rosie Brown will check back in. Replaces Canancer and Sheldon. 2:53 left to go in this one. As the ball comes in now to Brown. Brown puts up the 3. No good. Rebound pulled this time by Cottle. Cottle looking to turn on the afterburners, does. Drives down. Cottle coast to coast, going to be fouled the last second. And that'll go against Rosie Brown. I'm assuming we've probably seen the last of South Fentress' starters for the night. So we'll see what happens here, as at the line is Cottle. Cottle's got 3 on the night. She's still got 3, misses the front end of it. Will have one more. Cottle. 2:43 left to go here in the game, and South Fentress going to advance on to play in the championship on Thursday night. Second one is good. She hits 1 out of 2. Come back in is Strunk. Yeah, Strunk come in on the next break with 2.5 minutes to go in this one. Ball's taken over to Hanley. Hanley going to drive down. Hanley going to fire. No good. She just can't buy a basket tonight. Hanley, their normal leading scorer, has not been able to put any points on the board tonight. They'll go inside this time. Now back out to Brown. Brown up to Strunk. Strunk with the basketball. Strunk over to Hanley. Back over to Strunk, or to Staff. Staff put up the jumper. No good. Rebound Davidson. Davidson, pretty move, gets it up. No good. Follow up by Williamson is good. Williamson has been the workhorse for the ladies from York Elementary with 2 minutes to go. York Elementary season about to come to a close. With the ball, Cottle. Cottle almost traveled. Gives it off to Powell. Powell's going to drive in, does travel with it. Coming back in now is Strunk. Strunk's going to replace Davidson. I'm going to look, see, I think Strunk, I was trying to see what year Strunk is. Strunk is a 8th grader, so she'll be up here playing with the Lady Dragons probably next year. Kind of a foul on Cottle. Cottle went for the steal, picked up the personal instead. her first. Handley will bring it in. Handley works it into Williamson. Williamson makes a move, and she's going to be fouled. And that one's going to go against Pinnell. Pinnell's second of the ball game. And that puts Williamson back at the line. Bailey Williamson, with one of these, can get into double digits. She can hit the first of these. She can get into double digits for the Lady Dragons. Free throw, no good, though. Rebound taken away by Cottle. Cottle going to bring it with 100 seconds left to play. Front court, Cottle. Cottle looking to drive, does drive, and she's going to be fouled by Strunk. Destiny Strunk going to pick up her first of the ball game. And going to the line will be Cottle. Caitlin's 1 of 2 on the night. Caitlin will have a 1-and-1 here. First one, no good. Rebound taken away by Rosie Brown, but it's going to be tied up as Rosie saw Sitton and Cottle both come in, tie her up. It'll go to York on the out-of-name possession with 1 minute and 31 seconds left to go in this one. South Fentress going to be playing in the championship game. It'll be South Fentress at 6 o'clock, or Pine Haven versus South Fentress. And the ball goes underneath Williams. She puts it up, no good. Brown, the follow-up, no good. Rebound this time by Powell. Back the other way now will come Cottle. Cottle got the lane, drove, and Hanley's going to block it. Hanley come over with some authority to block that one, picks up the foul. And they'll send Cottle back to the charity stripe. This time Cottle will have a pair of them again. Cottle looking for her fifth and sixth if she can knock these down. First one rims out. Good looking shot. Looked like he's going to go down, but it rims right out. Next up, York boys and South Fentress boys, 1 and 4 in that one. Where South Fentress led by, or I should say, York led by Miles Lefevue. As now on the free throw miss, long pass up to Strunk. Strunk going to drive in, hits the bottom of the backboard. That one kicks it back out to Hanley. Hanley yet to get on the scoreboard now. Hanley going to cross court it to Staff. Staff down to Williamson. Williamson going to make a pretty move in, lays it up, no good. And then we're going to have a foul over the back on Powell. Powell picks up the foul. That'll be her third of the ball game. And going to the line will be Williamson. Williamson going to have a pair of them here. Or actually, we'll have 1 and 1. Still a 1 and 1. Not in the double bonus yet. Williamson, first one, no good. Rims out. Rebound, Cottle. Cottle going to bring it on the run. Cottle gets down, and she's going to be fouled this time by Rosie Brown. Brown picks up foul number 2. And it will be at the line. Cottle back at the line. Cottle's getting some great practice here on the free throws. The only problem is she's one of the last 3. And 2 of those have been front end of 1 and 1. Okay, she'll have 2 now, so she'll have a pair of them here. Cottle. First one. Good. Cottle rolls that one home. She's got 5 points on the night. A couple of double digiters for the Lady Buffaloes. And now the second one, good. She has got on the night now 6 points on the night. Good night for Caitlin Cottle. Back the other way now will come Staff. Gives it over to Brown, back to Staff. Inside this time to Handley. Handley going to drive, and Handley's going to be hammered. Handley's going to go to the charity stripe, and that's going to go against Pinnell. Pinnell picks up her third. Going to line will be Handley for pair. Handley's been the line, let's see, 3 times tonight, yet to hit one, and yet to hit one yet. She missed that one. She is now 0 of 7 on the night, looking for 1 out of 8 if she can knock this one down. And still can't get it to go. She could not buy one tonight. And then on the rebound, we're going to have a foul on Handley, I believe. And that'll walk us all the way to the other end. That's 5 on her as well. So Hanley going to foul out of the ball game. Hanley fouls out with no points on the night. Canancer will come in. And going on the line will be Pinnell. Pinnell and Durham, the only two that hasn't scored for South Fentress. Pinnell can break that right here. She's got a pair of them here. She missed the front end of it, though. She'll have one more. South Fentress girls, pretty good form at the free throw line. All of them shoot pretty well from the free throw line. And Pinnell hits the second one. 51-17 your score, down to less than 20 seconds to go in this one. Love to see York take it to Williamson and let her get on double digits on the to her. Can she do it? She takes it up and does. Williamson with double digits on the night. She's got 11. And that's probably going to be your final score as we're going to down, and that's going to be thrown up at the buzzer. And your final tonight in this girls' semifinal game, it is the South Fentress Lady Buffaloes winning it 53-19. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back to give you the stats right after this.
This is Jeannie Hall, inviting you to come check out our all-new Hall Sports and Outdoor store, now open in downtown Jamestown. We have game day gear featuring your favorite local and regional teams, camping and hunting gear, and gifting ideas with popular brands like Timberland, Costa, Volunteer Traditions, and more. Hall Sports and Outdoors is located on the corner of South Main Street and Livingston Avenue, across from the courthouse. Stop by and see what everyone is cheering about at Hall Sports and Outdoors.
Well, the championship game has been set for the Pine Haven Elementary School girls. We'll be taking on the South Fentress Elementary School girls in the championship game. We're going to video that one as well. We'll be showing that on the cable as well later at a date to be announced. Now, let's take a look at this one that just got over with. It was South Fentress girls winning 53-19. Scoring for the Lady Buffaloes, 16 for Addie Stowers, 11 for Cassidy Bilbrey. 6 in the game for Sophia Sitton, 6 for Caitlin Cottle, 4 for Chloe Rogers, 3 in the game for Chloe Daly, 2 for Katie Sells, 1 for Caitlin Pinnell, 2 in the game for Emma Powell. For the ladies from York Elementary, they got 11 points from Bailey Williamson, 4 in the game for Riley Staff, 2 each for Bailey Sheldon and Lily Canancer. South Fentress advances to the championship game. They'll meet Pine Haven in the championship as they win this one here tonight by a final of 53-19. We're going to take a quick timeout, and then we'll be back in just a few minutes for boys action. Don't go anywhere.
At Hall Family Pharmacy, we are breaking the chain of large chain pharmacies. With our new local low-cost prescription program, this hometown pharmacy is meeting and beating chain pharmacy prices. We are excited to offer a full list of generic prescriptions starting as low as $3. To see if your prescription is offered at these new low costs, check the list on our website, hallfamilypharmacy.com, or give us a call today at either Hall Family Pharmacy location. Hall Family Pharmacy, breaking the chain of national chain pharmacies.
And back to boys action now as we're getting set for the first boys semifinal matchup. It's the number 1 York Elementary Dragons against the number 4 South Fentress Buffaloes in this one. And this one is and on paper lopsided to say the least. As South Fentress comes in here, they are, let's see, I've got their stats here somewhere. I've got so many papers, folks. I'm not sure where I'm at. But let's see. We'll see if we can find our South Fentress. South Fentress comes in this game 4-13 overall, 0-6 in the county. They've got wins over Sunbright, Petros, Joyner, and Stone. And non-county games, they played Allgood, Livingston, and Columbia Academy in non-county games. While the York squad comes in here 18-3, they are the champions from the James C. Hale 8th grade tournament, class single A. They won that on Saturday night, and they are 18-3 on the year, 6-0 in county play. They're led by Miles Leff. He was all-tournament in that James C. Hale tournament. Bryson Bilbrey, an all-tournament in James C. Hale state tournament. You got Jackson Canancer. He was all-tourney James C. Hale. And Rylan Miller, he is one of the starters as well, but they've got 3 all-tournament and 1 all-tournament James C. Hale State Tournament. They got Miles Lefew, Bryson Bilbrey, and Jackson Canancer. They are all tournament from the state championship team down at the James Hill tournament down at Murfreesboro this last Saturday. They won that tournament. And for the Buffaloes, as I said, South Fentress, they come in this one struggling on the season. They have been pretty tough season for them. They come in with, as I said, only 4 wins on the season and 13 losses. They have a total of 3 8th graders, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 7th graders. And all right, they've actually got 4 8th graders and 7 7th graders. And for the, the Dragons, they've got 1, 2, 3, 4 8th graders, 5 8th graders, and 3 7th graders. And they've got a lot more kids on their roster than I've got. A lot more kids than I've got on my roster here. As let's take a quick timeout, and then we'll be back for the start of this one in just a moment.
This is Jeannie Hall, inviting you to come check out our all-new Hall Sports and Outdoor store, now open in downtown Jamestown. We have game day gear featuring your favorite local and regional teams, camping and hunting gear, and gifting ideas with popular brands like Timberland, Costa, Volunteer Traditions, and more. Hall Sports and Outdoors is located on the corner of South Main Street and Livingston Avenue, across from the courthouse. Stop by and see what everyone is cheering about at Hall Sports and Outdoors.
And we'll get set for starting lineups here in a moment. We didn't have all the York Elementary kids out here. When I saw them, they got many more than 8. And thank you, Anthony. Coach Anthony Jones, get me the other kids' names. So we've got those now. And now we're ready to give you the starting lineups. First of all, for the visitors will be the number 4 seed Buffaloes of Clark Range. They will start with number 24, Elijah Shaver. 22, Jay Tinch. Number 4, Dalton Brown. Number 31, Lane Bird. And number 12, Logan Pinnell will be the starters for the visitors in this one. And that will be, of course, the Dragons now starting 5. They will start with Braden South, number 0. Number 5, Miles Lefew. Number 15, Bryson Bilbrey. Number 20, Jackson Canancer. And number 23, Rylan Miller. As you've got in that, you've got 3 all-tournament selections from the James C. Hill State Tournament. They won this past Saturday. They beat Hermitage Springs in that one and won that one. Let's see, I think that final was 29-26. So we'll see what the South Fentress squad can do against York here. As South Fentress has had a tough season, but they'll be taking on the Dragons of York Institute, and this one should be a good one, as we'll have to jump it up for the Buffaloes. Number 24, number 24 is Elijah Shaver, going to jump it up against Bryson Bilbrey. Here we go. Boys semifinal action. The opening tip belongs to Miles Lefew and the Dragons. Miles with the basketball out front. Gives it over now to South. Back up front now, firing for the 3. Long 3 was number 20, no good. Rebound, South Fentress with the rebound. He'll bring it up the floor and knocked away from behind by Lefew. Going to be out of bounds off of York. Good hustle by Lefew to get back, tip it away. Set to bring it in is going to be number 22, Braden Christians. Or actually number 22 that'll be Jay Tinch. Jay Tinch works it out front now. That's going to be 31, Bird with the ball. Gives it up front now to Pinnell. Pinnell back over to Bird. Bird goes inside, driving, going to have a hand check on York's number 15. That's going to be Bilbrey picking up the foul. Bryson Bilbrey with the first foul of the ball game. Not a shooting situation, as Tinch will set to bring it in. Jay Tinch will bring it in from the baseline. Works it in this time to Bird. Back out front, stolen away by Bilbrey. Bryson Bilbrey to the rack. Going to be fouled by the Buffaloes Shaver. Elijah Shaver picking up the first foul of the night for South Fentress, and that will send Bryson Bilbrey to the charity stripe for a pair of them here. Bilbrey going to step up for a two-shot situation here. Bilbrey, first one short. Front of the iron, no good. Scoreless ball game. We're 1 minute, almost 1 minute in, about 45 seconds actually. Second one by Bilbrey, short as well. Rebound taken away by Tinch. Tinch with the ball, going to send it over now to Pennell. Pennell with the ball. Pennell in the front court. Pennell down the left side. Gives it up to Bird. Bird back out to Tinch. Tinch over now. Driving in number 24. Blocked by Bilbrey and saved by Bilbrey right over to Lefevue. Lefevue's going to bring it to the left side. Lefevue drives down in, tried to kick it across. Kicked away and out of bounds by Shaver. Shaver had his shot blocked. Then come down and kicks it out of bounds to keep York from getting the layup. Good hustle by one Elijah Shaver. So Miles Lefevue will bring it in for York. Lefevue to work it in. Lefevue looking. Gets it into the South in the corner. South back up front now to Canancer. Now off to Lefevue. Lefevue off to Bilbrey. Bilbrey a little jumper good. Bryson Bilbrey with the first two of the ball game, and York has the early lead. Pennell with the ball coming up for South Fentress. It'll be met by Canancer. Tried to get it over, stolen away by York and taking it all the way in and loses the handle on the last second was 23 Miller. Miller had it, was going for the layup and lost the handle on it right at the last second, and it's going to be out of bounds though off of South Fentress. So one of the South Fentress players got a paw on it and batted out of bounds. Ball works inside, taken away by Shaver. Shaver with the basketball. Shaver going to take it all the way in. Takes the leaner up, good, and he is fouled. Elijah Shaver with a tough shot gets it to go and going to get a foul on Bilbrey. Bilbrey going to pick up the second. So Bilbrey with two, and now Shaver going to go to the line. Elijah can give South Fentress their first lead. And he does. 3-2, South Fentress early with 4:20 left to go here in the first quarter. Back the other way, Lefevue, long pass up to Canancer. Canancer going to be blocked by Shaver. Shaver going to throw it out, though, picked off by Lefevue. Lefevue with the steal. Lefevue with the basketball over now to South. Back to Lefevue. Back to South. Back to Lefevue, way out front. Lefevue going to give it up to Canancer. Canancer is going to set it. Canancer will drive down, give it out to Lefevue. Lefevue in the lane drops it off to Bilbrey, and Bilbrey's going to have the easy layup. And we got a timeout called by South Fentress as Coach Larry Howard. So timeout on the floor. We got 3:51 to go in the first. 4-3, York.
At Hall Family Pharmacy, we are breaking the chain of large chain pharmacies. With our new local low-cost prescription program, this hometown pharmacy is meeting and beating chain pharmacy prices. We are excited to offer a full list of generic prescriptions starting as low as $3. To see if your prescription is offered at these new low costs, check the list on our website, hallfamilypharmacy.com, or give us a call today at either Hall Family Pharmacy location. Hall Family Pharmacy, breaking the chain of national chain pharmacies.
As it gets set to get back to action, it will be Clark Range basketball. Tinch will work it in to Pennell, and Pennell will bring it up. Pennell with the basketball. Pennell going to bring it toward front court. Shaver has all of South Fentress's points, and Bilbrey has all of York's points. Pennell with the ball almost has it stripped by Canancer. Now, as it does have it almost taken away, they'll get it down though to Shaver. Shaver on the baseline. Shaver throws it cross court. That's going to be high, but it's going to be tipped out of bounds, and it's going to go off of York as Lefevue tried to make the catch but couldn't come up with it. Goes out of bounds back to South Fentress. Tinch to work it in. Tinch gives it in to Pennell, and Pennell will work it across the timeline. Pennell, right side, looking for some help. Gives it over to Tinch. Tinch with the basketball. And getting set to come in for York here in a moment will be number 22, Christensen. Now a steal by Miller. Rylan Miller with the steal and the layup. Miller, good steal and layup there. Makes it a 6-3 ball game. Pinnell with the basketball. Pinnell on the other end gives it up, firing up for three and off the mark. And saved in by Bilbrey off the legs of Shaver out of bounds. Good heads-up play by Bilbrey. And Christensen will come into the ball game. Christensen comes in. It will be back the other way. Bilbrey with the basketball. Bilbrey going to take it under Miller. Miller going to put it up. No good. Rebound Miller, and Miller's going to be fouled, and I believe that one's going to go against South Fentress' Dalton Brown, who checked in, or came in the ball game, or is in the ball game. Dalton Brown picks up his first foul. York will work it in on the baseline. They'll give it in to Miller. Miller puts it up, no good. Rebound taken away this time by Clark Rain. Now stolen by Lefevue. Lefevue going to take it hard to the rack, and he's going to be fouled. And that'll go on Tinch. Jay Tinch with his first of the ball game, and it'll be York ball to bring in, they say, before the shot. So Lefevue will trigger it. Lefevue looking, sends it out front now to Canancer. Canancer over to Christensen. Back to Canancer. Canancer for a three. Good. Jackson with a long three ball. And it's a 9-3 ball game. 2:20 left to go here in the quarter. With the ball comes Pinnell. Pinnell looking to drive. Drives down baseline. Cut off. Has it stripped and stolen. Christensen comes away with it. Gives it over to Canancer. And Canancer on the run. Canancer into front court. Canancer going to drive out in the lane. Put up a little jumper. No good. Rebound Miller, and we got a foul on, looks like on Tinch again. Actually, they call it against York. So that one goes against 22 Christensen. Miller's going to come out now, and into the ball game will come Lake Drake. As with the basketball. Pinnell. Try to get it over to Shaver, picked off this time by Bilbrey, and Bilbrey's going to be fouled by Shaver. Shaver's going to pick up his second personal. 9-3 with 104 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Coming in for South Fentress will be Bo Ramsey. Ramsey will come in, Tinch will come out. It will be Lefevue to bring it in. Miles to work the ball in. Throws it in out front to Canancer. Back to Lefevue. Lefevue going to drive in the lane. Takes a little fall-away jumper. Won't go. Rebound, though, Bilbrey. Bilbrey off to Drake. He'll have to save it in. Little high, though, and Canancer will run it down, though. Good hustle. And, buddy, they say he bounced it on the sideline. Turnover by York, so back will come the Buffaloes. Clark Range trailing 9-3. It will be worked into Pinnell. Pinnell with the basketball. Pinnell left side, drives down in, gives it off to Shaver. Shaver with the basketball. Shaver over to Ramsey. Ramsey with the ball back out front now to Brown. Brown with the ball. Getting set to come in is Will Beatty for the Dragons. Is now a steal by Canancer. Canancer will bring it the other way. Try to get it off the leg, but it's going to be knocked away and out of bounds off of South Fentress. Coming in will be Will Beatty. Will Beatty will check in. Will Beatty will check into the ball game. As Beatty will bring it in. The pass going to be picked off. Pinnell with a steal. Pinnell quickly into front court. Pinnell going to drive all the way down. Puts up the little reverse layup. No good. Rebound Shaver, and Shaver's going to go to the line. That's going to be, if that's on Bilbrey, that's Bilbrey's third personal. Bilbrey picks up foul number 3, so he may get some time on the bench now to the end of the first half. Lefevue came out, but has to go right back in. So Ramsey will look to bring it in. Ramsey, I don't know where he's throwing that one. Now it's Shaver comes away with the steal. Shaver going to drive, puts it up, no good. Rebound Shaver and Drake, and I believe we're going to have Shaver over the back. They're going to whistle Shaver for his third personal. So Shaver has 3 and Bilbrey has 3. Lefevue works it in, gets it back. Full court pressure, long pass up to Christensen. Christensen's going to drive down, put up the floater. No good, and we're going to have a foul on South Fentress. And if that one's on, I've got him for 4. Coming in will be number 5 for South Fentress. That will be Durham, as at the line is Christensen. Christensen will have a pair of them here. First one good. He'll have one more. As now Shaver gets some pine time as he's picked up 4 fouls, and coming in is Ethan Phillips. Phillips checks in for the first time for South Fentress. Second free throw by Christensen, no good, rolls off. Rebound taken down by number 31, Bird. Bird brings it into front court. Gives it down to Ramsey. Ramsey back to Bird. Bird off to Brown. Brown going to drive, puts it up and scores. A tough move by Dalton Brown. Took it hard to the rack and scores. Back comes York the other way. Lefty with the ball. Over to Canancer, wide open. Canancer won't take the 3. Gives it back out to Lefty. Lefty will take the 3. That one's going to be a little short. Rebound Christensen. Back up. Short again. Rebound Beatty. And Beatty looking to take it back up. Blocked. But Lefty's going to take it up and stick it in. Lefty catches it in the air, sticks it home, and we're through 1. End of 1. It's 12-5. York.
This is Jeannie Hall, inviting you to come check out our all-new Hall Sports and Outdoor store, now open in downtown Jamestown. We have game day gear featuring your favorite local and regional teams, camping and hunting gear, and gifting ideas with popular brands like Timberland, Costa, Volunteer Traditions, and more. Hall Sports and Outdoors is located on the corner of South Main Street and Livingston Avenue, across from the courthouse. Stop by and see what everyone is cheering about at Hall Sports and Outdoors.
Second quarter of this one, and South Fentress hanging around in this one. They're down by 7 coming into the second quarter. And Bilbrey with 3 fouls, Shaver with 4. So the big guns for both have been benched as they have to sit down, and we'll see how these teams can do without them. Pinnell with the ball. For Pinnell, Ramsey, Bird, and also Phillips in there, and they'll kick it over to Tinch in the game. Out to Brown. Brown for a 3, no good. Or that's Ramsey, I'm sorry. Ramsey put up the 3. York the other way, left view, coast to coast, puts it up, no good. Rebound knocked out of bounds off of South Fentress is Ramsey. It will be Miles Lefeview to bring it in. Lefeview works it in to Canancer. Canancer for a 3, good. Canancer can blister that net, folks. He's got 6 on the night. 15-5, up to a double-digit lead now for York. South Fentress with the ball. Pinnell looking to drive. Pinnell's going to take it all the way to rack, blocked and out of bounds by Lefeview. Miles Lefeview got in, blocked that one out of bounds. Miller and South come in. Drake will go out, and Beatty will go out. He'll look to work it in. He'll throw it in deep. It's going to be knocked away, and they're going to be out of bounds off of Canancer. Canancer got a hand on, tips it out of bounds, so it'll stay South Fentress basketball. Beatty going to check right back in. Ball goes down the corner to Bird, and he takes his off and bounces off of him out of bounds. Back in for York is Will Beatty. Will Beatty will check in, and it will be York basketball. South Fentress with some full court pressure. As Lefeview splits the defense, drives down, gives it over to Beatty. Beatty will lay it up and in. Beatty with 2, and they're going to get a foul as well. Beatty's going to get the and 1. And I didn't see who they called the foul on South Fentress. I believe they called it on Phillips. They said 5, so Phillips is the only 5 out there, so we're going to give it to Phillips. Beatty's free throw short, and he came across too quick. So Beatty tried to follow the shot, and now Shaver comes in. Shaver's going to come in the ball game, and he'll come in, and Phillips will come out. It will be South Fentress basketball, trailing by a dozen. The girls' games, both of them pretty lopsided now. The boys' games so far have been pretty decent. Tench with the basketball. Works it down in the corner. Driving in will be Bird, and Bird puts it up, no good. Gets the ball knocked around, rebound Miller. Rylan Miller comes out with it. Miller with the basketball, has it knocked away, goes to the floor, gets it over to South. Out to Canancer. Canancer will try another long three, no good. Rebound Shaver. Shaver trying to clear it out. Shaver with the basketball gives it over to Pinnell. Pinnell will bring it. Pinnell into front court. Good around the back dribble, but coming up to double team was Canancer, and that gets a timeout called by South Fentress. Timeout on the floor. Took 4:27 to go here in the second. It's 17-5 York.
At Hall Family Pharmacy, we are breaking the chain of large chain pharmacies. With our new local low-cost prescription program, this hometown pharmacy is meeting and beating chain pharmacy prices. We are excited to offer a full list of generic prescriptions starting as low as $3. To see if your prescription is offered at these new low costs, check the list on our website, hallfamilypharmacy.com, or give us a call today at either Hall Family Pharmacy location. Hall Family Pharmacy, breaking the chain of national chain pharmacies.
Bilbrey checks back in for York as he'll come back in the ball game. He has 3 fouls in this first half. South Fentress just not a lot of offense. They just can't get any offense going while York not their typical offense. York puts up a lot of points, and they've not put up a lot so far tonight. They've got 17 here in this first half. And they're waiting on Shaver to tie his shoe. And we get set now to get back underway. South Fentress with the basketball. Pinnell in the front court. Brown going to check back in. Pinnell drives in, bounces off his leg and out of bounds. Brown will check in. Brown will come in, and out will go Ramsey. So Ramsey sets down as he comes in. They'll work it in to Canancer. Canancer going to bring it up. Canancer into front court. Canancer drives down, cuts back inside all the way down, puts it up. Tough shot. That's a pretty move by that youngster as Jackson Canancer gets another 2. He's got 8 in the quarter, or 8.5, I should say, 5 in the quarter. With the ball now is Pinnell. Pinnell works it right side, looking, nowhere to go with it. Tries to get attention, out to attention, make a cut to the basket. He gets it. It's going to be knocked out of bounds off of Lefevue. Miles Lefevue come in, got the ball, knocked it out of bounds. So it will remain South Fentress basketball. He'll bring it in this time to Shaver. Shaver, the turnaround, no good. Rebound tipped out of bounds off of Brown. York will bring it up quickly. They'll throw it up to Jackson as Jackson Canancer gives it back over to Lefevue. And Lefevue will get it right side to South, back up to Canancer. Canancer off to Bilbrey. Bilbrey out on the left wing. Bilbrey down the corner, Canancer. He'll fire up another 3. No good. Rebound South, though. Pretty move by South. Couldn't get the follow-up to go. Miller gets the rebound, gets it out to Canancer. Canancer off to Bilbrey. Bilbrey going to drive down, put up the floater. No good. Rebound tipped up in the air, and Pinnell comes out with it. Pinnell going to bring it on the run, kicks it down to Bird. Bird with the basketball. Tried to go inside, stolen by Miller, and back will come South Fentress the other way with 3 minutes to go here in the first half. Ball goes over to the left side, now back up front to Canancer. Canancer with the ball, goes inside to Bilbrey, knocked away. Good hands that time by Shaver. Shaver going to take, Shaver got one-on-one, takes it down, stops and puts it up and in. Shaver's got a nickel on the 9 for South Fentress, and he's their leading scorer. Back the other way now will come Canancer. Canancer gives it over this time to Lefevue. Lefevue down underneath to Miller, and Miller's going to get the basket. Good pass in by Lefevue to Miller, and Miller takes it up 2. He's got 4 on the night. Back the other way will come South Fentress. South Fentress with the basketball. They'll go inside, knocked away as they tried to get it into Brown, knocked away. Lefue's going to bring it on the run. Lefevue all the way, and he's going to be fouled by Bird. Bird will pick up the personal, his first of the night. Our next game coming up is York, or actually will be Pine Haven and Allardt coming up here in a little while. That'll be our final semifinal game of the night. The winner of that one gets the winner of this one. At the line is Lefevue. Lefevue hits the front end of it. Miles on the night has 3 points. Canancer or Miller and Bilbrey come out. Christensen, Drake, and Beatty return. Leffew's second is good. That one started rim. It looked like he's going to rim out, but it rolls and drops, and makes it a 23-7 ball game. Front court will come Pinnell. Pinnell with a basketball. Pinnell over this time to Shaver. Shaver going to drive the baseline. Cut off. Now takes it up, but can't get the shot to go. Rebound Drake. They'll give it over quickly to Lefew. Lefew coast to coast puts it up, and he's going to be fouled. And I'm not sure they're going to whistle that against Brown. And Brown just horse-collared him on that one. That'd be a 15-yard penalty in the NFL. $1:48, by the way. Congratulations last night to, we did this game, of course, being filmed on Monday, to Kansas City on winning the Super Bowl last night. Free throw is good by Lefew. Miles on the night now has 5 points, looking for 6. 3 of 3 from the stripe. Second one, no good. I jinxed him as Beatty tried to get the rebound, tried to save him, goes out of bounds. Canancer going to come back in, and I believe Lefew going to come out. 1:47, 107 seconds left to go in this one. It's a 17-point lead for York. South Fentress' Pinnell in the front court. Pinnell gives it over to Shaver. Shaver tried to drive, knocked away, and diving for it is Drake, but taking it away is Tinch. Tinch gives it out front to Pinnell. Pinnell fire the three. Good. Pinnell with a 3 ball. Logan Pinnell with a 3. And it's back to a 14-point ball game. Canancer over to South. South left side, back up front to Christensen. Off to Canancer. He'll drive down, take the little jumper. Won't go. Rebound pulled away. Beatty just grabbed that one, took it away. Beatty taking it up and under, and Beatty's going to be fouled on the floor. That was a good move by Beatty. Will Beatty showing some tenacity on that one. And they're going to say, did they count the basket? They're going to call it an and one. So Will Beatty now with 4 points going for a nickel on this one. That's just a strong move by that young man. He got the ball and would not be denied as he goes to the line to try to make this a 3-point play, and does. Okay, I'm confused. He hit the shot, but they're giving him 2 free throws. So evidently they say the shot was no good, but he hits both free throws, so I don't know what that one was, folks. Back the other way now will come Pinnell with a basketball. Pinnell gives it over to Bird. Bird down to Tinch. Back up to Bird. Bird will take a 2-pointer. No good. Rebound Canancer. Canancer will hold it up and slowly come in the front court. Canancer with the basketball. Drives down in the lane. Looks for him. Gives it out to Beatty. Beatty will drive down. Almost runs into his own player. Has it knocked away. Now finally coming away is South. South a little turnaround. No good. Rebound. Canancer will run it down. Canancer with a good hustle, gives it down low to Beatty. Beatty tried to go inside, taken away by Bird. Bird out to Tinch. Tinch has it stolen by Drake. 25 seconds left to go in the quarter, and it's probably going to go for the last shot as Canancer with the ball out front. Gives it over to Christensen, inside to Drake. Drake drops it off to Beatty. Beatty up and good. I like the looks of this young Beatty kid. He's going to be tough. Down to 10 seconds left to go here in the first half. An 18-point lead now. As the ball goes to Shaver. Shaver trying to take it in. Shaver a little too much dribbling. Now almost is stolen by South. South gets the out, and they're going to get the shot off before the end of the half. Halftime of this one, it's York 28, South Fentress 10. We'll be back in just a moment.
This is Jeannie Hall, inviting you to come check out our all-new Hall Sports and Outdoor store, now open in downtown Jamestown. We have game day gear featuring your favorite local and regional teams, camping and hunting gear, and gifting ideas with popular brands like Timberland, Costa, Volunteer Traditions, and more. Hall Sports and Outdoors is located on the corner of South Main Street and Livingston Avenue, across from the courthouse. Stop by and see what everyone is cheering about at Hall Sports and Outdoors.
Well, back here where we're at halftime of this one, and at the half, it is all York at this point as York leads it 28-10. Scoring for the Dragons, Jackson Canancer has 8. 5 for Miles Lefevue. 6 in the game for Will Beatty. 4 for Bryson Bilbrey. 4 for Rylan Miller. 1 in the game for Braden Christensen. 5 in the game for South Fentress. Elijah Shaver has 5. 3 for Logan Pennell. 2 in the game for Dalton Brown, I should say. I'm sorry. Dalton Brown with the 2 points in the game as South Fentress had 5 points in each quarter, while York led 12-5 at the end of one, outscored them 16-5 in the second, and lead here at the half 28-10. We're going to take a timeout, and then we'll be back for the start of the second half in just a moment.
At Hall Family Pharmacy, we are breaking the chain of large chain pharmacies. With our new local low-cost prescription program, this hometown pharmacy is meeting and beating chain pharmacy prices. We are excited to offer a full list of generic prescriptions starting as low as $3. To see if your prescription is offered at these new low costs, check the list on our website, hallfamilypharmacy.com, or give us a call today at either Hall Family Pharmacy location. Hall Family Pharmacy, breaking the chain of national chain pharmacies.
And here we go, second half of this one as York comes out with an 18-point buffer in this second half. It'll be for South Fentress. It's going to be Bird, Brown, Tinch, Pennell, and Shaver. For York, it will be Lefevue, Canancer, South, Bilbrey, and Miller. So here we go, second half of this one. And don't forget, we got the last boys semifinal coming up in just a few minutes after this one. We will have, it'll be Allardt and Pine Haven. Those two teams, every game, they played 2 games this season, and I think Allardt won both of them, but they've been single-digit games. Now quickly, Canancer comes out, fires up the 3 ball, no good. Rebound on the floor. I believe we're going to have a foul on Miller. No, they say is this out of bounds off of Brown. Lefevue will put it in, give it in this time to Canancer. Back to Lefevue. Lefevue from the corner. No good. Rebound taken away by Canancer. Canancer, though, it's going to be fought for, and it's going to go out of bounds back to York. York will bring it in. No, it'll be South Fentress bringing it in. South Fentress working up against full court pressure, gives it up to Shaver. Shaver, long pass over to Brown. Brown going to bring it into front court and hold it up. Brown with the basketball. Brown to the right side, drives down, loses the handle on it, out of bounds. No, it does go out of bounds. He saved in the right to Lefevue. Lefevue up to Bilbrey. Bilbrey can't get the layup. Little too far out for Bilbrey, and now back the other way will come Brown. Brown's going to drive down, loses the handle on it, taken away by South. Then Brown's going to get called for the foul. Brown crashed into him, picks up the personal. It will be Ramsey to come in for Brown. 5:20 left to go here in quarter number 3. Getting set to set one of our brackets for the boys championship. So far we got South Fentress girls in the championship and Pine Haven girls. Now driving in, we're going to have a foul on 24. That is Shaver, and that's it for Shaver. Shaver's going to foul out of the ball game with a nickel on the night. So his night is done. And his night is over with. He leaves the night with 5 points on the night. Lefevue's going to work it into Bilbrey. Bilbrey, the turnaround, no good. Rebound Miller, back up, no good. Rebound Bilbrey, back up and good. Bryson Bilbrey now with 6 on the night. And it will be Phillips getting ready to come back in the ball game as now Pennell tried to work it down on the sideline, knocked out of bounds, or thrown out of bounds. It wasn't knocked. I thought maybe they called that out. Well, they did call it out on York, called it off York. Ramsey's going to come out. Brown's going to check in. Tinch will work it in backcourt to Bird. Bird with the basketball. Over and out to Pennell. Pennell gives it back to Bird. Bird will drive in, dump it off to Brown. Brown looking for some help, gives it over to Pennell. Pennell off to Bird. Bird will get inside to Phillips. Will try to get into Phillips. Stolen by South. South's outlet pass gets to Canancer, and Canancer going to bring it the other way. Canancer with it going to go coast to coast. Puts it up, no good. And we're going to have a foul on number 22 for the Buffaloes. That's Tinch. I got him for 3, but I may be wrong on that. At the line will be Canancer. Canancer will have a pair of them here. Misses the front end of it. They'll have one more. Second one. Steps the line. Fires and hits. It's 1 out of 2. 31-10 now your score. With the ball in front court is Tinch. Tinch looking. Tinch gives it over to Pinnell. Pinnell looking to drive. Drives down, and he's going to... Did he throw it away? Or it looked like York got a hand on it. I thought one of the Dragons got a hand on it. Ball comes in this time to Pinnell. Pinnell looking to drive. Pinnell, a couple of around the back dribbles. Nice looking stuff there. With the ball out now is Tinch down the corner. Tinch going to drive in, kick it out to Brown. Brown, nowhere to go. Tries to go inside, stolen by Bilbrey. Bilbrey with a steal. Bilbrey with those long arms. He'll go coast to coast. Laid out, man. Nice move by Bryson Bilbrey. That was a heck of a move on that one. This young man's got a future, folks. With the basketball will come South Fentress. Into front court will come Tinch. Tinch with the basketball. Tinch working it. Try to get it over. Stolen by Canancer. Canancer will give it over to South, and South will bring it up. South into front court. Back to Canancer. Canancer driving around. Backs it out. Canancer dribbles around. Gives it over to South. Back to Canancer. Off now to Lefeview. Miles with the basketball. He'll drive in the lane. Dumps it off. Great pass underneath to Bilbrey, who gets it up and in. Bryson Bilbrey with the basket. Christensen, Drake, and Beatty getting ready to come back in the ball game. We got a jump ball as Lefeview ties up Bird. It'll go back to York, I believe, on the alternating possession. No, it stays at Fentress. South Fentress with it. They'll work it in backcourt to Pinnell. Pinnell with the basketball. Pinnell looking to make a move. Drives down, gives it over to Tinch. Tinch going to fire up the jumper good. And Jay Tinch with his first two of the night. First two of the second half for South Fentress. Front court will come South with the ball. South gives it over this time to Beatty. Back up front now to Drake. Drake with the ball. Drake going to spin in, dumps it low. Good catch by Miller, and he puts it up and in. That was just a great catch by Miller as that one was behind him and a little high, and he was able to come up with it and get it and score. 37-12 now your score. With the ball, Pinnell. Pinnell gives it over to Bird. Bird with the basketball off to Tinch. Tinch gives it back to Bird. Bird off to Pinnell. Pinnell gives it up to Bird. Bird down in the corner to Tinch. Tinch drives in, goes into Phillips. But we're going to have a foul on Beatty before the play. Will Beatty has his first of the game. Bilbrey's going to come in for Miller. And ball comes in corner now to Bird. Bird going to give it out front to Brown. Brown with the ball. 101 seconds left to go here in the quarter. Headed toward the final frame of this one. Driving through Pinnell. Pinnell, nice move. Couldn't get to go, though. Rebound off of Bilbrey out of bounds. South Fentress will keep it with 92 seconds. Ball comes in this time to Bird. Back out to Pinnell. Pinnell drops it down inside to Brown. Knocked away, but Bird comes back to Pinnell. Pinnell down into Brown. Brown, the little jump hook, and it goes. Tough shot for Brown, but he gets it to go down. So what can Brown do for you? The sky hook too. 1:09 left to go here in the third quarter. Is now Beatty going to fire up the three? Good. This Beatty youngster, he's got a good-looking shot. He drilled that one from downtown, and it's 40-14 now. 26-point advantage for York. South Fentress the ball. They'll throw it over. Bird going to have to run it down. Bird with the ball going to drive in the lane, take the jumper. No good. Rebound tipped around. Bird comes out with it. Gives it over to Brown. Brown drives, and Brown's blocked by Bilbrey. Bilbrey, long outlet to Christensen. Christensen going to drive. Christensen going to lay it up. No good. Follow Bilbrey, no good. Beatty with the board, and Beatty kicks it out to Christensen. Christensen in lane, little floater, not good. Rebound pulled by South. South up and not good. Rebound, they're going to be knocked out. Drake with it. Down to 15 seconds over to Bilbrey. Bilbrey for a three, no good. Rebound Drake. Drake with the board, and Drake's going to get it out to South with 8 seconds. 6 seconds. There, you better got to watch the clock. I don't think South will up now. He's going to take the jumper. No good, and that's the end of the third quarter. Through three, it is York 40, South Fentress 14.
This is Jeannie Hall, inviting you to come check out our all-new Hall Sports and Outdoor store, now open in downtown Jamestown. We have game day gear featuring your favorite local and regional teams, camping and hunting gear, and gifting ideas with popular brands like Timberland, Costa, Volunteer Traditions, and more. Hall Sports and Outdoors is located on the corner of South Main Street and Livingston Avenue, across from the courthouse. Stop by and see what everyone is cheering about at Hall Sports and Outdoors.
Final frame of this one, this first boys semifinal game in the county tournament. And right now it is York looking like they're going to punch their ticket to the championship game. Pine Haven will take on Allardt in the nightcap. And we'll have that one for you as well here on Twin Lakes Cable Channel 953, Comcast Cable Channel 12. With the ball now is Pinnell. South Fentress the ball to start the final frame. They'll give it over to Bird. Bird with the basketball. Bird working it out front. Bird down inside to Brown. Brown had to bring it out. Brown's going to be tripped up by Beatty, and Beatty going to pick up his second. Will Beatty with two. Coming in now for the Dragons is number 8, Seth Reagan. Seth Reagan in for the first time tonight. With the basketball, Bird drives down, loses the handle on it, gets it back, and then Bird has it bounced out of bounds. They're going to say off of Beatty. It'll remain South Fentress basketball. And I think Bird's right. I believe he did tip it, and it went off the leg of one of the South Fentress players. But either way, it's going to be South Fentress basketball. They're trailing by 26. Not a big deal. Ball comes over to Brown. Brown with the ball. Brown to the right side. Brown drives down, pulls up. Brown having trouble, loses the handle out of bounds. Unforced turnover there by South Fentress. And it will be the Dragons basketball. Coming into front court will be Christensen. Christensen off to Drake. Drake back over to Beatty. Almost stolen. Beatty going to fire up the three again, and that one is no good. Rebound Bird. Bird with the rebound. And back the other way will come South Fentress with the ball. Brown down the corner, gives it back to Pinnell. Pinnell looking to go inside to Phillips. Phillips going to stick it up and in. Pretty move by Phillips. Ethan Phillips with his first two of the night. And now a whole new squad coming in for South Fentress. They're going to bring in number 15s in the game. That's Hunter Smith. Number 11, Bo Ramsey's back in. Phillips is still in. 32's in the ball game. Josh Hicks and 3 Dalton Summers in the ball game. Ball goes over to Beatty. Beatty going to drive the baseline, put up the floater. Good, and he's fouled. Will Beatty's got double digits and is actually the leading scorer for the Dragons. Beatty will go the line for one here. Beatty. Free throw, good. Beatty's got a dozen on the night, and he's the leading scorer for York. Coming back the other way for South Fentress is Smith. Hunter Smith with the ball. Gives it over to Ramsey. Ramsey dribbling out front, leaves it now for Summers. Summers drives down, gives it off to Hicks. Hicks back to Summers. Summers looking for some help, tried to get inside, throws it away. Picked off by number 21, Levi Fields. And Levi Fields drives all the way down, puts it up, no good. Back up goes Beatty, and they say he traveled with it. And coming in number 11 for York, and 11 is the one player he didn't give me a number for. Levi Fields is number 21. With the ball now is Smith. Smith will give it out up front. Ramsey with the basketball. Ramsey takes it inside, knocked away, saved in right to Phillips. And Phillips is going to be fouled, and that'll go against Drake. Drake picks up the foul. And one of York's, I'm going to have to get number 11's name. I don't have a name for number 11. Free throw by Phillips is no good. Phillips will have one more. Second one, no good. Rebound taken away by Drake. Drake with a rebound, and here comes York with the basketball. 43-16, got 3.5 minutes left to go in the ball game. Ball goes inside this time. Back out to Drake. Drake will drive in, and Drake will score. Blake Drake with his first two of the night. 45-16. Into front court, Smith. Smith's going to drive in the lane, pulls up. Hunter Smith with the basketball, gives it back out to Ramsey. Ramsey will take it over the right side. Ramsey gives it up to Smith. Hunter Smith with the basketball, looking to make a move. Has it knocked away, but goes right to number 3, Summers. Back out to Smith. Off to Ramsey. Ramsey going to drive in, puts up the runner. No good. Rebound Drake. Drake going to push it. Drake with the ball. Gives it down. Number 11 puts up the jumper. No good. Rebound pulled away this time by number 32. That is Hicks. And Soto getting ready to come in the game now. Driving down. They'll take it inside. Wide open. Number 5, Phillips for the 2. Ethan Phillips got 4 on the night. And they're going to bring Soto in, and he's going to come in. And out will come Drake. So getting some of the younger kids in now as Christensen in the game, gives it over to Fields. Now off to number 11, who fires up the 3. I'm going to get number 11's name. That's the one number he didn't give me, was number 11. Now firing it up is Christensen. He'll roll and it'll drop for a 3. Christensen's got 4 on the night now. And back the other way will come Ramsey. Gives it off to Smith. Smith drives down the baseline, looking for some room. Can't get free. Gives it off to Ramsey. Ramsey will fire up the 3. No good. Rebound Summers. Good hustle by Summers on that one. Gives it out to Smith. Smith will fire the 2. No good. Long rebound is by Christensen. Christensen's got a step. Christensen's going to let the defender drive by. Missed the layup, though. Soto with the rebound back up, and that one no good. Goes out of bounds back to South Fentress. 94 seconds left to go, a 30-point lead now as we see one of our boys' championship is going to be the York boys. We'll see who they're going to play with in our next game. Driving in Smith. Smith takes a little fall-away jumper, no good. Rebound on the floor and taking away Phillips and Fields, and it goes to South Fentress on the alternating possession. Pine Haven and Allardt coming up in the next game. It will be York ball with the alternating possession. They'll give it over to Soto. Soto looks 3, won't take it. Back out front, number 11. They'll give it over to Christensen. Christensen down to Fields. Fields going to fire up the 3. No good. Rebound knocked around. Coming up with it. Going back up was number 8. He couldn't get the shot drop. That was Reagan. Back the other way now comes Smith. And Smith loses it and knocked out of bounds, they say. 45.8 seconds to go in this one. South Fentress will keep it. They'll work it into Smith. Smith out front. Smith looking to drive. Now drives in. Kicks it out to 32 Hicks. Hicks puts up the jumper, no good. Rebound pulled down by Fields. Fields will drive up. 28 seconds. Give it to Soto. Soto a three. Good. Soto knocks down a big three ball. 51-28. Or 51-18, I should say. As Smith with the ball. Smith front court. Smith. 8 seconds goes inside to Phillips. Phillips a little turnaround jumper. No good. Rebound taken away by Soto, and Soto brings it on the run, and that's your ball game. Now your final here, York advances the championship. The final score here, 51-18. Don't go away. We'll be back with a short break. After a short break and give you our stats for this one.
At Hall Family Pharmacy, we are breaking the chain of large chain pharmacies. With our new local low-cost prescription program, this hometown pharmacy is meeting and beating chain pharmacy prices. We are excited to offer a full list of generic prescriptions starting as low as $3. To see if your prescription is offered at these new low costs, check the list on our website, hallfamilypharmacy.com, or give us a call today at either Hall Family Pharmacy location. Hall Family Pharmacy, breaking the chain of national chain pharmacies.
And back here at the junior high county tournament, one final has been set, and it'll be York boys. They are one of the two teams that'll be playing in the championship game, and they'll either play Allardt or they'll play Pine Haven. We'll see who gets that one here in a moment. Let's give you the scoring on this one. As the scoring on this one saw Will Beatty come off the bench with 12 points for York, leading the way. 10 for Bryson Bilbrey, 9 for Jackson Canancer, 5 for Miles Lefew, 4 each for Rylan Miller and Brandon Christensen, 2 in the game for Lake Drake, 5, as we said, for Miles Lefew. For South Fentress, they got 5 points from Elijah Shaver. Elijah picked up 5 points, 4 for Dalton Brown, 4 in the game for Ethan Brown, 2 in the game for Jay Tinch, 3 in the game for Lane Bird. So that is our game, this game. We're going to take a timeout, and we'll be back to take a look at our boys matchup for the semifinal game. This one should be a good one, folks. Don't go away.
This is Jeannie Hall, inviting you to come check out our all-new Hall Sports and Outdoor store, now open in downtown Jamestown. We have game day gear featuring your favorite local and regional teams, camping and hunting gear, and gifting ideas with popular brands like Timberland, Costa, Volunteer Traditions, and more. Hall Sports and Outdoors is located on the corner of South Main Street and Livingston Avenue, across from the courthouse. Stop by and see what everyone is cheering about at Hall Sports and Outdoors.
And back here, we're getting set for our final semifinal of the night. It is going to be Pine Haven versus Allardt. Allardt comes in the number 2 seed as they have an 8-8 overall mark, and they'll be taking on the Pine Haven boys. I'll get to their record here in just a moment. I'll have to find it as here we go. Pine Haven boys, they come in with a 9-7 record, and these two teams have played twice now, and both games have been settled by single digits. So this one should be a great one in coming into this one, as we're looking for a good one. Of course, Pine Haven coached by Gabe Beatty, and the Allardt boys are coached by Coach Howard Bristol. And as we said, Allardt has beaten Pine Haven twice this season, but it has been by single digits. So this one should be a good one. You got some great kids on both teams. As we get set for this one, should be a good one here in our final championship, or our final semifinal game. And then the winner of this one will get to take on York in the championship game. And that one will be coming up, but we'll be filming that one as well, so be sure to join us for that one. We'll have the video replay of that one as well. So we got a lot of good games here tonight. Our final frame here tonight, it'll be the Pine Haven Eagles. They will start with Chris Beatty, number 2. Number 15, Marquise Tolman. Number 10, Sweat Thomas.
Number 42, Andrew Hall.
42's Andrew Hall.
And
number 11, Brock Parker, your starters for the number 3 seeded Pine Haven Eagles. And for the Wildcats, they will start with Eli Garrett, number 35. 15, Landon Smith.
Number
25, Caden Miller. Number 45, C.J. Brown. And number 44, Zach Bird. So there's your starters for both teams as we get set for basketball action here. This is the boys' last semifinal matchup. It'll be Toman to jump it up as Marquise will jump it up against Zach Bird. And Marquise and Zach. Zach Bird a little bit of a height advantage. We'll see where the tip goes as we're set for our final our semi-game, and it goes to Allardt. Allardt with the basketball. It's going to be Miller with it. Miller works it down the right side. Back up front to number 35. That's Garrett. Garrett's going to send it to C.J. Brown. Brown with the ball. Gives it back to Garrett. Inside on the baseline to Bird. Bird will cross court it. Driving in the lane, blocked as tried to take it up, and Andrew Hall got a piece of it. Here comes the Eagles. The Eagles the other way with the basketball. They'll give it over to Hall. Hall with the basketball. Right side this time to Beatty. Back to Hall, back to Beatty. Back up to Hall. Hall with the basketball. Drives in, takes the jumper, no good. Rebound pulled down by Allardt. Allardt with the basketball. They'll take it up quickly in the front court. With the ball, number 35, Garrett. Gives it over to 25, Miller. Down inside, they'll take it up strong and scoring. That's a good power move there by big number 44, Zach Bird. Gets the first two of the ball game. Some full court pressure now as we have a reaching foul on number 15, Landon Smith on the reach. Picks up the personal. Allardt comes out with some pressure. Walking it up will be Pine Haven. Front court, they'll give it over to Beatty. Beatty now across court. Firing up the three, no good. Rebound though, Toman back up, no good. Rebound this time taken away by Allardt. Coming up quickly will be Smith. Smith in the front court. Goes down low. They're going to Bird. Bird trying to get some room. Kicks it back out now to Brown. Brown almost has it stolen. Gets it back. Gives it corner this time to Smith. Now they'll cross it over to Garrett. Down the corner, they'll fire it up. Now we're going to have a foul on the shot as Toman's going to be called for the personal. Toman went after the block, picks up the foul instead. That's going to be 3 shots for Smith. Landon Smith will have 3 here. Smith will step to the line, fire the first one, no good. He'll have one more. He'll have one more. Second one, good. So he hits 1 out of 2. Now we'll have one more as he was firing up the 3 ball on this one. And no good. He hits 1 out of 2, but Bird with a rebound. Bird's going to take it back up, no good. Rebound this time goes to Bird. Bird going to stick it up, no good. Rebound again, knocked around this time. Coming away with number 35, puts it up, no good. Rebound Bird. Bird back up. Bird's going to be fouled, and that's Toman. That'll be Toman's second. So Marquise Toman picks up 2 quick ones. And going the line will be Zach Bird. Bird will have a pair of them here. Bird's free throw, good. York Institute should have some good players coming up in the very near future. Bird knocks that one down. Second one is good. He hits both ends of it. Let's see, I was trying to see Bird, an 8th grader, so he'll be a freshman next year. Coming up will be Hall with the ball. Andrew gets it into front court, goes over right side. Works it down in the lane, drives through, and he's going to be fouled, and that's going to go against Zach Bird. Bird will pick up his first personal. And going line will be Andrew Hall to try to get the Eagles on the scoreboard. They're trailing 5-0. Back of the line will be Hall. Free throw, no good. Back of the iron. We'll have one more. Pine Haven yet to get on the board. That one is good. Nothing but cup on that one for Andrew, and it's a 5-1 ball game. Allardt will work it up. They'll try to bring it up, but was Garrett. Garrett's going to be fouled on the reach. And I believe that one went against number 10, Sweat Thomas. With the ball, Garrett. Levi Garrett sends it across now. Quickly, they'll give number 15 down the corner to Brown. 15 is Smith, and now got 3-second caught in the lane. Somebody caught in the paint, going to have to go the other way. They'll bring it into Hall. Hall with the basketball, working up against the pressure. Hall gets into front court, gives it over to Beatty. Beatty with the ball. Back up to Hall. Hall over to Beatty. Back to Hall. Hall looking to make a move, drives down, kicks it in the corner, firing out of the corner. No good was Parker. Ran down, though, by Beatty. Good hustle by Beatty. They give it over to Hall. Hall looking to drive. Drives in, has it stripped and stolen. Good hands by the big guy, Bird. Zach Bird with the steal, and back the other way comes Allardt. Allardt with the ball. Zach Bird trying to drive in, cut off, gives it out to Brown. Now over to Garrett. Garrett down low. They'll take it over to Brown. Brown will stick it up. No good. Rebound, and we're going to have a foul on Brown. C.J. Brown missed the layup and then fouls Toman trying to get the rebound. Ball comes in this time. It'll get up quickly to Hall. Hall into front court. Hall tries to come around, loses the handle on it, taken away by Garrett. Make that Smith taking it away. Smith gives it to Garrett, and Garrett will bring it the other way. Garrett with the basketball. Gives it over to Smith. Smith with the ball. Now off to Brown. Brown has to knock it away and come back and get it. Brown with the ball. Gives it over this time to Bird in the lane. Bird back up to Garrett. Garrett's going to drive the lane, takes it all the way and lays it up. Pretty move by Garrett. Eli Garrett gets the basket. Back the other way now will come Toman with the basketball. Toman working, and Toman's going to be bumped by the big guy Bird, and that's 2 on Bird. So both big guys got 2 personals early. It'll be Hall working into Sweat Thomas. Now off to Beatty. Beatty kicks it back over to Hall. Hall underneath to Toman. Toman trying to post up, try to get out to Hall. Knocked away, stolen by Garrett. Good hands by Garrett. Levi Garrett with a steal, and here comes Allardt with the basketball. Winner of this one will play in the championship against the York. Ball comes out to Brown. Brown with a 2, no good. Rebound tipped out, and it's ran down by Hall. Hall's got a step. Hall's got the break, and Hall's got the layup. Andrew makes it a 4-point game. Quickly up to Brown. Brown over to Bird. Bird now off to Smith. Smith down underneath, so wide open and putting up the little hook. No good was a Miller. Now quickly the other way. Beatty will drive, put up the hard shot. No good, and it's going to be tipped out of bounds off of Pine Haven. 62 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. 7-3. Said the winner of this one gets York, and we're going to have a timeout by Coach Howard Bristol before that. As Allardt takes a timeout, we'll take one with them as they lead it 7-3 over York.
At Hall Family Pharmacy, we are breaking the chain of large chain pharmacies. With our new local low-cost prescription program, this hometown pharmacy is meeting and beating chain pharmacy prices. We are excited to offer a full list of generic prescriptions starting as low as $3. To see if your prescription is offered at these new low costs, check the list on our website, hallfamilypharmacy.com, or give us a call today at either Hall Family Pharmacy location. Hall Family Pharmacy, breaking the chain of national chain pharmacies.
1 minute and 2 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. A 7-3 lead now for Pine Haven. As Bird with the basketball gets it over quickly this time to Smith. And now down quickly, firing it up, no good. And on the rebound, it's going to be out of bounds off of Toman. That time Miller couldn't get the shot to drop, and Toman knocks it out of bounds. Miller will bring it in. They get it into Bird. Bird up and good. That wasn't the most orthodox shot I've ever seen, but it goes, and that's what counts. And it's a 6-point lead again for the Allardt, the Wildcats. They'll kick it down the corner this time. They'll go inside to Toman. Toman back out now to Beatty. Beatty off quickly over the left side to Sweat Thomas for a three. No good. Rebound in was Hall. Hall got it in to Sweat Thomas. He can get the shot. Now taking it up and was blocked. As good job by Bird driving in, putting it up is Hall. Andrew Hall with 2 more. He's got all 5 of York's points, or I should say all 5 of Pine Haven's points. Now a steal from behind by Sweat Thomas. Kicks it up quickly to Hall. Hall's going to take it in, kicks it over instead, and firing up and hitting is number 11. That is Brock Parker's first 2, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter. End of 1. It's a 2-point game, 9-7, Allardt.
This is Jeannie Hall, inviting you to come check out our all-new Hall Sports and Outdoor store, now open in downtown Jamestown. We have game day gear featuring your favorite local and regional teams, camping and hunting gear, and gifting ideas with popular brands like Timberland, Costa, Volunteer Traditions, and more. Hall Sports and Outdoors is located on the corner of South Main Street and Livingston Avenue, across from the courthouse. Stop by and see what everyone is cheering about at Hall Sports and Outdoors.
Here we go with second quarter action. It will be with the basketball out, or will be Pine Haven to start the second half. Pine Haven will have the ball. As it'll be worked into Hall. Hall with the ball, gives it over now to Sweat Thomas for a three, and he drains it. And quickly the Eagles have taken the lead now. They lead it by 1. They're on a 9-0 run now. A steal by Sweat Thomas. Gives it over to Hall. Hall's going to lay it up, no good. Rebound taken away by number 25. Now we're going to have a foul on Hall from behind. Andrew Hall tried to come get the ball back as it was rebounded there by Miller. Pine Haven with a 1-point lead. Ball comes into Bird. Bird with the ball. Bird gives it up to Miller. Miller back to Bird. Bird long pass into front court. Pass up wide open is Brown. Brown's going to stick it up, no good. Brown couldn't get go, but Bird comes away with it, goes up, and he's going to be fouled. Bird took it away and takes it up, and that's going to go against. Let's see who they called that one against. They called that one against, I guess, must have been Sweat Thomas. They said 1-0. They put a 0 in there, and that's the only one with a 0 in his number. Bird's first is good. Bird gets the first point of the second half, or second quarter. Second one, no good. Cleared by Thoman. Thoman gets it up quickly to Bird, or to number 10, Sweat Thomas. Drives, puts it up, no good. Rebound knocked down, saved by Garrett. Good hustle by Levi Garrett to get that one. Now a long pass up into front court to number 21. He drives, puts it up, no good. And that was Matthew Cobb. We'll go back the other way, driving and putting it up, no good for Pine Haven, as Bird will come out with. Bird with the basketball. On up to Cobb. Cobb going to drive. This time he puts it up and in. And Cobb gets his first 2 of the night. Back the other way will come Sweat Thomas. He'll go up, no good. With the basketball now is Garrett. Garrett gives it over to Cobb. Back to Garrett. Garrett to Brown. Brown's going to drive in the lane, put up the little floater short. Rebound those Bird. Bird back up, no good. Rebound taken away this time by Hall. Hall going to bring it the other way. Hall the basketball, holds it up. Hall works it. Gives it right side this time. They'll go down low to number 11 who checked in, and that goes inside to Toman. It's going to be tied up Good hands there by Miller to come in and tie it up. And let's see, number 11, that was actually Palmer, as Hall will step out to bring it in. Ball comes in this time, and up and good is Parker. Parker called that one, ties the game at a dozen. Long pass up to Brown. Brown with the ball. Back over to Bird. Bird into front court. Gives it up this time, down in the corner. Wide open from the corner is Garrett. Garrett couldn't get to go, though. Back the other way now will come Beatty. Beatty drives and off the glass, good. Tough shot by Chris Beatty, and Allardt wants to talk about it. Timeout on the floor. It's 3:33 left to go here in the third quarter, or in the second quarter, and it's a 2-point Pine Haven lead.
At Hall Family Pharmacy, we are breaking the chain of large chain pharmacies. With our new local low-cost prescription program, this hometown pharmacy is meeting and beating chain pharmacy prices. We are excited to offer a full list of generic prescriptions starting as low as $3. To see if your prescription is offered at these new low costs, check the list on our website, hallfamilypharmacy.com, or give us a call today at either Hall Family Pharmacy location. Hall Family Pharmacy, breaking the chain of national chain pharmacies.
Triple threes left on the time here in this first half, as it's 3:33 as Allardt now facing a full court pressure. Garrett will get it up to Bird. Bird on up into front court to Smith. Smith looking to drive, drives down, almost loses the handle line. Sends it back out front to Garrett. Garrett off to Brown. Brown for a three, good, and Brown, C.J. Brown gives the lead right back to Allardt. 15-14 your score. Pine Haven with the basketball. Long pass up now. Driving in, putting up his Parker, and that's a tough shot. Parker gets it to go as he bounced off of the big guy and throws it up. It's a 1-point lead now for Pine Haven. Now quickly, good pass over there, and going up is Hall, and Hall's going to come down on the back player, and Hall may be hurt. He come down hard on that arm. And he's holding that right arm. You hate to see that as he come down hard on that right arm, and now Coach Beatty going out to check on him. He went up and come down hard. Tell you what, while they take a break, let's take a break with them. We'll be back in just a moment.
This is Jeannie Hall, inviting you to come check out our all-new Hall Sports and Outdoor store, now open in downtown Jamestown. We have game day gear featuring your favorite local and regional teams, camping and hunting gear, and gifting ideas with popular brands like Timberland, Costa, Volunteer Traditions, and more. Hall Sports and Outdoors is located on the corner of South Main Street and Livingston Avenue, across from the courthouse. Stop by and see what everyone is cheering about at Hall Sports and Outdoors.
And Hall seems to be okay, as he will, they will not substitute. I thought they might substitute for him. They're going to keep him in there. As Waters came in a moment ago, Alex Waters came in. I didn't see him come in, but Hall's going to come out now, and he come down hard on that arm. I hope he's all right. That's his left hand. He's shaking it over here as he comes to the bench. At the line, will be Smith. First one good. We're all tied up again. He can give the lead back now to Allardt by one. Winner of this one gets York. Second one goes as well. We are another lead change. 17-16, back the other way now will come Waters. Waters in the front court. Waters gives it over, and firing up is Sweat Thomas. No good. Rebound pulled away by Levi Garrett. Gives it down the corner now, back up front to Garrett. Garrett over to Smith. They'll take it inside this time to Miller. Miller going to get back out to Bird. Bird going to drive the baseline, and it kicks it out in the corner to Levi Garrett. Over to Brown. Brown, his pass going to be knocked out of bounds. Good hustle that time by Waters. Waters got a piece of it, knocked it out of bounds. It'll be Allardt to work it in. Gives it in this time to Smith. They try to get over Garrett, knocked up in the air. A good defense by Waters. They'll give it to Bird. Bird out to Brown. Brown back over now to Smith. Smith off to Garrett. They're going to go down inside to Bird. They double up Bird. Now they'll swing it over to Brown. Brown back out front. They'll go inside this time to Miller. Miller walked with it. Miller took a big hop after he called the ball and turns it over. Cobb will enter the lineup. Cobb will come in. I believe Smith's going to come out. So Cobb comes in. Smith will sit down. 1:50 left to go here in the first half. It's a 1-point ball game. The host Allardt, the number 2 seed Allardt on top, and now driving in, putting it up is Sweat Thomas, no good. Rebound Toman back up, no good. Rebound this time going to go out of bounds off of Allardt. 99 seconds left to go here in this first half, and now Hall's going to check back in. Hall will come in, and out will go Beatty. No, actually Parker going to come out. Ball comes in to Sweat Thomas. Sweat Thomas over to Beatty. Beatty looking to drive. He drives in, puts it up, no good. Rebound Waters. Waters tried to kick it over to Toman, and Toman wasn't ready for it. Too hard, too close, as he put a little too much heat on that one. And now it's back the other way comes Allardt with the basketball. Garrett up quickly. Long pass down to Bird. Bird's going to take it in. Bird's going to stick it up. No good. Goes up for the rebound. It's on the floor. Bird comes back up with it. Sticks it off the glass. No good. And rebound this time by Tolman. Good board work by Tolman. Now quickly up to Beatty. Beatty going to drive, and he's going to score. Beatty gets 2 more, and it's a 1-point lead now for the Pine Haven Eagles. Now Bird almost turns it over. Kicks it up into front court to Brown. Brown going to drive down, give it out to Cobb. Cobb back to Brown. Out to Bird. And again, now a quick underneath pass to Miller, and Miller probably just shot that one when he caught it because he was wide open underneath and didn't try to dribble in the lane and couldn't get the shot to go. Beatty with the basketball. Beatty going to drive, put it up, no good. Rebound Brown. 30 seconds left to go here in quarter number 2. Headed to halftime of this one. With the ball comes Miller. Miller drives the lane, gets the basket. Miller gives the lead back to Allardt. And a pass inside going to be knocked out of bounds. They try to work it up. It's going to be knocked out of bounds by Cobb. 16.6 seconds left to go here in the half. And I believe Pine Haven going to take a timeout maybe. They will. Timeout on the floor with 16.6 seconds to go in the first half. We'll take one with them.
At Hall Family Pharmacy, we are breaking the chain of large chain pharmacies. With our new local low-cost prescription program, this hometown pharmacy is meeting and beating chain pharmacy prices. We are excited to offer a full list of generic prescriptions starting as low as $3. To see if your prescription is offered at these new low costs, check the list on our website, hallfamilypharmacy.com, or give us a call today at either Hall Family Pharmacy location. Hall Family Pharmacy, breaking the chain of national chain pharmacies.
16.6 seconds left to go here in the first half. And Pine Haven with the basketball and a chance to take back the lead. They trail by 1. Hall with the ball. Gives it over right side to Sweat Thomas. Down low to Thoman. Back to Sweat Thomas. He'll lay it up. No good. Rebound Bird. And if they want to get a shot off, Garrett's going to push it long. Pass up to Cobb. Cobb over to Brown. Brown won't get the shot off. It will not count. And here where we're getting set for the second half to get underway, and it is a 1-point ball game as we head into the second half of this one, as it is 19-18, as right now Allardt leading Pine Haven by a point. As we take a look at scoring in the game for Allardt, you got Zach Bird with 7, 2 for Eli Garrett, 3 for C.J. Brown, 2 for Caden Miller, and 3 in the game for Landon Smith. For Pine Haven, you've got 5 for Andrew Hall, 4 for Chris Beatty, 3 for Aiden Sweat Thomas, and 6 for Parker Brock. And now almost turnover. It is a turnover, or I should say Brock Parker. I gave his name backwards. But Pine Haven with the basketball to start the second half turns it over, and it will be Allardt basketball just underway here in the second half. Ball goes over this time to Garrett. Garrett's going to look inside. Dropping it low now. Good move. This is where Bird has been outstanding. He gets up for the rebound. We're going to have a foul. I believe They're going to get somebody for undercutting Bird. No, they're going to call Bird for going over the back. So Bird picks up his third personal. And it will be Pine Haven basketball. They'll walk it up. It'll be with the ball, Hall. Hall comes into front court. Gives it over this time to Sweat Thomas. Now across to Hall. Hall going to fire from the top of the key. Won't go. Rebound Bird. Bird gives it off this time to Garrett, and Levi Garrett will bring it across the timeline. Garrett with the basketball. Gives it over this time to Brown. Now back across to Smith. Smith going to drive in. Give it over to Brown. Brown with the ball. Back out front to Smith. Good ball movement by the Wildcats. They'll go inside to Bird. Bird going to spin, put it up, no good. Gets his own rebound, goes back up, and no good. Gets his own rebound, and we're going to have over the back again. As Bird going to be called for too quick, and that's 4 on him. He's going to have to come out. He's got his 4th personal, and Pine Haven with a chance to take back the lead. Pine Haven with a chance to take the lead, and 4:47 left to go here in the game. 4 fouls on the big guy. Zach Bird has 4. Back the other way now will come Pine Haven. Pine Haven with the ball. It's Beatty. They're trying to look inside. They're going to looking for Toman each time. They'll give it out to Hall. Hall with the ball. Goes into Toman. Toman double team. Spins away from that. Now we'll take the jumper. That's no good. Smith gives it over to Garrett, and Garrett's going to bring it across the timeline. Garrett off to Cobb. They're working the top of the key. Allardt now going to see a different look at Allardt as firing out of the corner is Smith, and that one won't go. Good job that time of Beatty to tip it over. Sweat Thomas on the run to Hall. Hall going to have it stripped. Good hands by this time Cobb. Cobb come up with a play there. Cobb with a steal, and here comes Allardt the other way. Garrett. They're working down the corner to Garrett. Garrett, they're going to go inside to Brown. Brown trying to take up the slack inside, and he travels with it. Brown caught it and stepped with it, and it'll go back to Pine Haven. Pine Haven a chance to take the lead. No score yet here in the third quarter. All of the basketball. Out front now to number 10, Sweat Thomas. No good. Follow-up, no good. As Parker couldn't get the follow-up, and rebound by Allardt. Allardt with the ball. They'll give down the corner to Brock. Brock going to drive in, puts up the runner, and he's going to be fouled. He's going to go to the charity stripe. That'll go against number 11, Parker. And I've got him for 1, and that's going to... They're going to stay on the ground, so it'll be no shots. They're working in Cobb. Cobb for a 3, no good. Rebound taken away by Smith, and he's going to be fouled from behind by Beatty. Beatty going to pick up the foul. That'll be his first of the ball game. That's going to send to the line Miller. I said it was Smith, but it's Miller at the stripe. First one, rolls and drops. Gets a shooter's roll on that one. Waters comes in now for Parker. That's back to the line. Will go. No good on the second. Rebound tipped out. Good hustle that time by Brown. Picked up by Smith. Smith, though, throws it away. Good hands that time by Beatty, and Beatty's going to bring it the other way. Beatty, long pass up court, and ooh. I started to say he got to get a foul on that one. Cobb kind of crashed into him, so Cobb's going to pick up his first of the ball game. And it will be Waters to bring it in. Waters works in the hall, back to Waters. Waters going to drive in the lane, put up the runner, no good. Rebound taken away by Allardt. They'll give it down the corner to Smith. Smith back to Garrett. Garrett's going to drive in, put up the leaner, no good. Rebound is by number 10, Sweat Thomas. Sweat Thomas with some afterburners. Can't get it to go, though. Rebound, though. Toman back up. Can't get it to go. Toman goes back up and finally sticks it home. Toman with the 2. As Toman with his first 2 of the night gives it or makes it a 20-20 ball game. Driving Cobb, and Cobb's going to be bumped, and that'll go against Beatty. Beatty's second. Triggering it in will be Miller. Miller gives it in to Garrett. Garrett for a 2, drains it. Big basket for Garrett there. Garrett's got 4 on the night. Back the other way, Hall with the ball. Over now to Waters, back up to Hall. Inside to Toman. Toman with the ball. Back over to Hall. Hall off to Waters, back to Hall. Now they're going to give it out to number 10. He'll fire it up, and that's no good. Hits the support above as but Sweat Thomas couldn't get the shot to draw. And Allard will bring it the other way, leading by 3. Long pass over to Garrett. Garrett with the basketball. Crosses it over to Cobb. Cobb back over now to Garrett. Garrett with the basketball. Garrett down inside to Brown. Brown back out to Smith. They're working at Cobb. Looks for the shot now. Cobb. No, we got a timeout called by Allard. Allard takes a timeout. 1:41 to go in the third. It's a 3-point Allard lead.
This is Jeannie Hall, inviting you to come check out our all-new Hall Sports and Outdoor store, now open in downtown Jamestown. We have game day gear featuring your favorite local and regional teams, camping and hunting gear, and gifting ideas with popular brands like Timberland, Costa, Volunteer Traditions, and more. Hall Sports and Outdoors is located on the corner of South Main Street and Livingston Avenue, across from the courthouse. Stop by and see what everyone is cheering about at Hall Sports and Outdoors.
101 seconds left to go here in the third quarter, and it's a 2-point ball game. As Allard with a 2-point lead, ball comes in this time to Garrett. Garrett down in the corner to Smith, back up to Garrett. Over to Cobb. Crosses it down to Garrett. Down, they taking it down and low. They're working it inside almost every time down. Cobb loses the handle on Cobb at his pocket pick, and taking it away is Sweat Thomas, who'll tie the ball game. Tied at 22 apiece. 76 seconds left to go in the quarter. Garrett, long pass up to Brown. Brown with the ball, holds it up. Now down in the corner, they'll go to Smith. Cobb with the ball. Gives it out front to Garrett. Garrett back over now to Smith. 50 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Driving Garrett gives it off to Brown. Brown with the ball. Traveled with it. Brown scooted his foot, turns it over, and it's going to be Pine Haven with a chance to take back the lead with 44 seconds to go here in quarter number 3. Getting ready to come in for Allard is going to be number 11. That is Cody Bird. Ball comes over now to Toman. Toman with a little jump hook, no good. Rebound Beatty, back up, no good. Rebound Brown. Brown has it stolen, though. Going up is Waters, no good. Rebound this time goes out to Garrett. Garrett with it. Out to Brown. Brown for a 3, and make that a 2. They say it's just a 2. So Brown knocks down a big 2 there. C.J. Brown with the 2, and it's a 2-point lead now. Firing up at the buzzer, no good. As Sweat Thomas can get the shot to drop, and we head into the final frame. It is a 2-point Pine Haven or 2-point Allard lead.
At Hall Family Pharmacy, we are breaking the chain of large chain pharmacies. With our new local low-cost prescription program, this hometown pharmacy is meeting and beating chain pharmacy prices. We are excited to offer a full list of generic prescriptions starting as low as $3. To see if your prescription is offered at these new low costs, check the list on our website, hallfamilypharmacy.com, or give us a call today at either Hall Family Pharmacy location. Hall Family Pharmacy, breaking the chain of national chain pharmacies.
Back here for the final frame of this one, and it's a good one. Allardt leading it 24-22. And we got a quarter left to play, so let's see what happens here. We got a quarter left in regulation at least. They said these games had always been close, both games that were played during the regular season. Allardt won both of them, looking for the sweep here. As coming in now is Cody Bird comes in. Now the pass inside, knocked away, and coming away with it is Sweat Thomas, and he'll kick on the afterburners, put it up no good. Rebound Hall. Hall will bring it out. Hall off to Beatty. Beatty for a three. No good. Back out Hall with the basketball. Hall drive the baseline, take the short jumper. Good, we're tied. Big basket by Andrew Hall. And we're tied at 24 apiece. Long pass into front court. Brown's getting free for the layup. Missed it. Brown had a wide open layup. Ben Smith takes away the rebound from Tolman. Throws up no good, and on the rebound it's out of bounds off of Pine Haven. Boy, Allardt had a golden opportunity there to get to, but couldn't get to go. And now Zach Bird's going to come back in for Cody Bird. And Zach Bird playing with 4 fouls, so he's got to be very careful of crashing the boards. Ball comes into him. He's going to take it up. Blocked. Blocked from behind. Picked up by Sweat Thomas, and he's got the step, and he's going to be fouled. Sweat Thomas will go to the line to try to give his squad the lead. Sweat Thomas will have a pair of them here. And he can give his team the lead if he can hit either of them or both of them. At the line, Sweat Thomas. First one, good. Allardt, or I should say Pine Haven takes the lead. 25-24 Eagles. 5:08 left to go in the game. Second one is no good. Rebound Bird. Bird, good job keeping that one in. Got it over to Miller. Miller back up to Bird. Zach Bird going to drive down, takes it all the way in, stops, kicks it back out front to Smith. Over to Garrett. Garrett in the lane with a big hop, big jumper, no good. Rebound fought for, and it's going to be coming out Hall with it. Andrew Hall with the basketball on the run. Hall coast to coast, bounces off, and he's going to get fouled. He'll go the line, and that one I believe is going to go against Smith. It will, as Landon Smith's got his second. They'll send Andrew Hall to the line for a pair of them here. He can give his team a 3-point lead. And nobody's led by more than 3 points in this game. Hall's first one, nothing but cup. He's got 8 on the night now. His team up by 2. Can make it 3 if he hits this one. And he does. It rolls and drops. 27-24. Allardt with the basketball. Long pass up to Brown. It goes through Brown's hands. Picked up by Beatty. Beatty, a long pass up to Waters. Too far, and they throw it away. Beatty tried to get it to Waters and just threw it away. And I believe we're going to have a timeout called by Allardt. Timeout on the floor. 4:35 to play. It's a 27-24 Pine Haven lead.
This is Jeannie Hall, inviting you to come check out our all-new Hall Sports and Outdoor store, now open in downtown Jamestown. We have game day gear featuring your favorite local and regional teams, camping and hunting gear, and gifting ideas with popular brands like Timberland, Costa, Volunteer Traditions, and more. Hall Sports and Outdoors is located on the corner of South Main Street and Livingston Avenue, across from the courthouse. Stop by and see what everyone is cheering about at Hall Sports and Outdoors.
4 minutes and 35 seconds left to go in this one in the boys semifinal, last boys semifinal. The winner of this one will be taking on York in the championship game. So this is a huge, huge game here. As it will be Allardt with the basketball trying to work it up. He'll get it into front court. Allardt with the ball. Out front is Garrett. Garrett's going to be fouled by Sweat Thomas. And you can hack and slap when it's this close. You want to pick up those fouls. Allardt with the basketball. They'll work it over to Brown. Brown going to drop it in the corner. They'll go inside. They try to get inside, knocked away. Good hands by the Eagles. And Waters almost has it stolen away now. Waters is going to be tied up. No, going to have a foul. Going to get Smith on the foul. Landon Smith's got his third. And we got timeout called by Pine Haven. Timeout on the floor with 4:06 to go. It's 27-24. Pine Haven.
At Hall Family Pharmacy, we are breaking the chain of large chain pharmacies. With our new local low-cost prescription program, this hometown pharmacy is meeting and beating chain pharmacy prices. We are excited to offer a full list of generic prescriptions starting as low as $3. To see if your prescription is offered at these new low costs, check the list on our website, hallfamilypharmacy.com, or give us a call today at either Hall Family Pharmacy location. Hall Family Pharmacy, breaking the chain of national chain pharmacies.
As we get set to get back to action, it will be Pine Haven basketball. They're leading by 3 and 4 minutes left to play in this one. And with the ball, Sweat Thomas with it, working it out front, gives it over to Hall. Hall down into Toman. Toman will bring back out to Hall. Hall with the ball. Over now to Sweat Thomas, back to Hall. Hall with the basketball, gives it back out to Sweat Thomas, back to Hall. Hall going to fire the two-pointer, no good. Rebound, though, other side by Beatty. Good backside rebound. How quickly to Sweat Thomas, who drills a three. That's a huge one. That makes it a 7-point game. Sweat Thomas with a three. And Allardt now again getting the desperation mode. They're trailing now by 7. Biggest lead of the night by either team. Ball goes down inside. It'll be with it back out to Garrett. They're looking to get it into Bird. They're trying to get Bird open in there. Bird just now Smith with the ball. Gets it back out, stolen. Great hustle there by Sweat Thomas. He'll go coast to coast, up and going. Sweat Thomas with 2 more, and it's a 9-point Pine Haven lead. Pine Haven looking to pull the upset here. Long pass is overthrown. They overthrew Zach Bird, and Toman comes down there, and Toman's going to be called for kicking it. Toman just kind of lost the ball and kicked it. Cobble check in, and Zach Bird will come out. No, it's going to be Smith coming out. Pine Haven has outscored Allardt in this one 4, 5, 8, 10 to nothing here in this fourth quarter. Back the other way now will come Garrett. Levi Garrett in the front court. Garrett with the basketball. They'll give it over to Brown. Brown with the ball. Out to the front now, Garrett. Garrett gives it over to Cobb. Cobb down the corner to Bird. Bird the jumper, no good. And Allardt went stone cold here in the fourth quarter. Front court will come Sweat Thomas. Sweat Thomas with the basketball. Over now to Hall. Now we're going to have a foul on Miller. Caden Miller going to pick up the foul. And it will be 1-1 now for Sweat Thomas. Sweat Thomas will go to the line. 2:20 left to go in this one. A 9-point lead now for Pine Haven as they look to pull the upset. Now it's a 10-point lead. Foul shot good by Sweat Thomas. And Pine Haven has taken a 10-point lead. Hits both ends of it. 34-24. Long pass up to Bird. Zach Bird with it. He'll bring it up. The clock's not started. Now the clock started. As the ball goes down the corner to Brown. Brown throws it away. Sweat Thomas with the steal, and he'll hold it up. And Allardt just another turnover. They'll get down less Toman, and Toman goes up no good. Rebound tipped, and it's out of bounds off of Allardt. Pine Haven will keep it. Pine Haven looking to punch their ticket to the championship. If they can hold on and win here, they'll work it in this time to Sweat Thomas. He'll bring it back out. Sweat Thomas is going to be fouled quickly, and Sweat Thomas will go to the line. Aiden Sweat Thomas will have the 1-1 here. And now they're telling Coach Beatty telling his boys to climb off the line, clear off the line with under 2 minutes to go, and you're up by 10. Sweat Thomas at the line, missed the front end. That was a 1-1, and then he goes back and picks it up, and they say come in too quick. So That's the only shot. He missed the free throw. Sweat Thomas attempted the free throw, and nobody made a motion, and he just took off and went and got it. And they said he came in too quick. Now back the other way will come Cobb. Cobb in the front court. Cobb has it stripped from behind, but right to Miller. Miller out to Brown. Brown a three, no good. Rebound the big guy out to Cobb. Cobb a three, good. Cobb got the shooter's hop. And did they call that three or not? And we're going to have a quick foul by Allardt. And Cobb hits a big three ball there. Let's see where I can find Cobb down here. Nathaniel Cobb, he's got 5 on the night. That's a big three there by him, though. And that sends Hall to the line. Hall, 3 out of 4 on the night. Missed the front of the 1-and-1, though. Rebound pulled by Allardt. They've still got some life, only down by 7. Garrett's going to push up quickly to Brown. Brown's going to take it hard to the rack. No good. Rebound tipped out, and it's going to be ran down and out of bounds. We're going to have a foul, I believe, on Smith. No, that's going to be Miller picking up the personal. Miller going to pick up the foul. Caden Miller has 2 on the night now. And that's going to send Sweat Thomas back to the line. Now there will be a 2-shot situation as a double bonus now for the Eagles. And with 124 and a 7-point lead, he can make it a 9-point lead and make it a 3-possession just for the tie. First one good. He'll have one more. Pine Haven looking to punch their ticket. Second one's short, and that one didn't hit the rim, so it's an 8-point game. And now what the Wildcats will have to do, they'll have to come down. They've got to get some points really quick. They cannot take time as Cobb bringing it up the court. Cobb on the run into front court. Cobb dumps it over to Bird, knocked away. Good hands by Toman there to get a piece of it, knock it out of bounds. And we're going to have a timeout before we go any further. 75 seconds left to go in this one. And Pine Haven trying to pull the upset, leads it 35-27.
This is Jeannie Hall, inviting you to come check out our all-new Hall Sports and Outdoor store, now open in downtown Jamestown. We have game day gear featuring your favorite local and regional teams, camping and hunting gear, and gifting ideas with popular brands like Timberland, Costa, Volunteer Traditions, and more. Hall Sports and Outdoors is located on the corner of South Main Street and Livingston Avenue, across from the courthouse. Stop by and see what everyone is cheering about at Hall Sports and Outdoors.
Last minute, 15 seconds of this one, and it's going to be worked in the corner by Allardt. He'll get it in to Zach Bird. Zach Bird looking to make a move. Zach Bird's going to drive in, takes it up, and scores. Zach Bird with 2. They'll give him that one because it's still a 2-possession ball game. Now coming up, we're going to have a foul, I believe, on 35, Garrett. Eli Garrett, I kept calling Levi, but it's Eli Garrett. Picks up the personal. 1:03 left to go in regulation, but at the line is Sweat Thomas. His first one, no good. Leaves the door open. Got to knock down these free throws. You're leading by 6. One will make it a 3-possession game. He hits that one. Gets the second one to drop, so it's a 7-point game. And now they've got to push it up quickly. Cobb bringing it up, and Cobb's going to be fouled. And there's not a shooting situation for Pine Haven or for Allardt yet. That's only the 15th foul on Pine Haven. Ball comes into Garrett. Eli Garrett with the basketball. Garrett looking to drive, sends it over to Cobb. Cobb down inside to Bird. Bird trying to take it up, can't get away. Gives it out to Cobb. Cobb for another 3, no good. Rebound knocked away, and Beatty comes up with it. Beatty over to Waters, and Waters going to long ball it up to Toman. Toman with the basketball, 38 seconds, and Allardt let a lot of time run off before they make the foul. And now Toman going to go to the line. Toman going to go to the line, and if he hits a couple here, he could probably seal the deal on this one. Very close anyway. Free throw is no good. Still a 7-point ball game, though. Still a 3-possession game with just under 36 seconds. Second one, though, and now Brown stepped in too quick, and it's going to be another attempt for Tolman as Brown lost his footing and stepped in. So they'll get one more. Back of the line will be Tolman. Tolman, no good. He missed it at two and tipped up in the air, and Garrett will save it in. Great play by Garrett, but it goes right to Waters. Waters out to Beatty. Beatty for a three, no good. Rebound to Hall, and Hall's going to bring out and be fouled with 26 seconds to go. And the Allardt boys may see their season come to an end here tonight in the semifinals of the tournament here. Andrew Hall going to the line. Hall on the night is, let's see, he is 3 of 4. And he missed the front end of it. Have one more. Second one is short, no good. Rebound Bird. Bird gets it out to Garrett. Eli Garrett's got to get it off quick. Gives it down to Brown. Brown with the ball, and nobody taking a shot. Cobb gets it. They run it down to Brown. Brown's going to take the three. No good. Rebound Beatty, and that's going to about do it. That'll about seal the deal right there. We're going to have a foul on Garrett with 7 seconds to go, but it is going to be Pine Haven advancing on to the championship. So at 6 p.m. on the championship night, it will be Pine Haven Elementary girls. Girls versus South Fentress. And at 7, free throw is good by Waters. He makes it an 8-point game, can make it 9, and does. Hits both ends of it. It's a 9-point game, and Pine Haven with the ball. That may be the final score. We'll have to wait and see. Brown going to fire it up. No good. That's your ball game. Your final here tonight is Pine Haven has upset Allardt. Your final here is 38-29. Pine Haven advances on to the championship. The number 3 seed upsets the number 2 seed by 9. And we'll take a break, and we'll be back to wrap this one up.
At Hall Family Pharmacy, we are breaking the chain of large chain pharmacies. With our new local low-cost prescription program, this hometown pharmacy is meeting and beating chain pharmacy prices. We are excited to offer a full list of generic prescriptions starting as low as $3. To see if your prescription is offered at these new low costs, check the list on our website, hallfamilypharmacy.com, or give us a call today at either Hall Family Pharmacy location. Hall Family Pharmacy, breaking the chain of national chain pharmacies.
Back here where we take a look at this final consolation or final semifinal game tonight, as Pine Haven boys and Allardt boys saw Pine Haven come away with the win 38-29 as they upset the number 2 seed Allardt and advance on to the championship, where they will play York boys on Thursday when this is shown, it will be York boys versus Pine Haven Elementary boys. So that's the way it's going to look. Let's take a look at the scoring from this one. You had Zach Bird for Allardt with 9, 4 for Eli Garrett, 5 for C.J. Brown, 3 each for Caden Miller, Landon Smith, and Nathaniel Cobb. For Pine Haven, they got 15 from Aiden Sweat Thomas, 9 for Andrew Hall, 4 for Chris Beatty, 6 in the game for Brock Parker, 2 each for Marquise Tolman and Alex Waters. Well, Pine Haven advances on to the championship. We'll take a timeout now and get a word in from Hall's Family Pharmacy. Then we will be back with our Hall's Family Pharmacy Players of the Game right after this.
This is Jeannie Hall, inviting you to come check out our all-new Hall Sports and Outdoor store, now open in downtown Jamestown. We have game day gear featuring your favorite local and regional teams, camping and hunting gear, and gifting ideas with popular brands like Timberland, Costa, Volunteer Traditions, and more. Hall Sports and Outdoors is located on the corner of South Main Street and Livingston Avenue, across from the courthouse. Stop by and see what everyone is cheering about at Hall Sports and Outdoors.
And back here where we have our championship night set up at 6 o'clock, it'll be, or the championship, girls championship will be Pine Haven Elementary School and South Fentress Elementary, and the boys championship will be York and Pine Haven Elementary. Those should be some great ball games. Let's give you our players of the game for all the games tonight, as we will take a look at the first game, which saw the Allardt girls fall to Pine Haven girls. Pine Haven girls rolling 54-7. Our player of the game is Reese Beatty. She had on the night 14 points and just an outstanding game for the winning Lady Eagles. While the player of the game for Allardt was Olivia Brown. Olivia only had 2 points on the night, but handled the ball most of the night for Allardt and did the best that she could with that and did an outstanding job. So she is our player of the game for Allardt. In the girls' second game tonight, the girls' other semifinal game, it was South Fentress knocking off your girls 53-19, and our players of the game in that one, Addie Stowers for South Fentress, as she had 16 points on the night and led her team to the win, and it was Bailey Williamson in the for the losing Lady Dragons, as she had 11 on the night, the only player with double digits for York in that one. In the boys' game, it was York boys over South Fentress by a final of 51-18. Your player of the game for York was Will Beatty with 12 points. And let's see, for South Fentress was Elijah Shaver, who had 5 points before he fouled out in the game. And then it was in the nightcap, your players of the game in the Pine Haven upset of Allardt, 38-29. It was for Pine Haven, Aiden Sweat Thomas with 15 points brought his team back and helped him clinch a big win, while the player of the game for Allardt boys was Zach Bird. Well, thanks for joining us for this one. I want to thank Hall's Family Pharmacies at Hall Sports and Outdoors. They are our sponsors for these video replays of the County Junior High Tournament. We'll be stay tuned. We'll probably be showing we'll be having the championship games coming up very soon here on Twin Lakes Cable Channel 953, Comcast Cable Channel 12. From York Institute for Lydia Lefevre on camera 1, I'm Gary Clark, and we will see you at the game.
At Hall Family Pharmacy, we are breaking the chain of large chain pharmacies. With our new local low-cost prescription program, this hometown pharmacy is meeting and beating chain pharmacy prices. We are excited to offer a full list of generic prescriptions starting as low as $3. To see if your prescription is offered at these new low costs, check the list on our website, hallfamilypharmacy.com, or give us a call today at either Hall Family Pharmacy location. Hall Family Pharmacy, breaking the chain of national chain pharmacies.